The Sesh Podcast, episode 246, take 1. Good evening, haters, lovers.
No. Swifties and brats.
Okay, let me correct that. Swifties and brats. So that's the Charli people, the brats?
Yeah.
Okay. And also, Love is Blind haters, Love is Blind lovers. Just haters and lovers unite today in the good spirit of debate and fun. And I'm so excited for this episode.
Oh my God.
We're coming back with the bang.
Oh my God.
Janelle and I were gone last week.
Hi.
Yeah, Janelle's here. We also,
Hey.
I want to introduce everybody. Karelly, poor thing.
She's sick.
Poor dear. She's sick.
So she's out.
Big shout out, though, because her and I were talking mad shit about the Love is Blind people last night over text. And I'm really sad that she's not here to
No, I am too,
verbally
because I
express
just
that.
caught up and I have so many fucking opinions.
Yeah.
What's new? Me have opinions?
Shocking.
Shocking. But we have lovely Sydney. Sydney's back. Welcome, Sydney. And
Sydney, welcome back.
And welcome Jessica this week, folks.
Jessica.
Woo!
I too
And-
was talking to Karelly last night about Love is Blind.
Were you?
I can help refer
Same.
her opinions. So.
Okay.
Okay.
We can
Yes.
fill in like
We
where
can
she
fill-
what she would have said.
Exactly.
And don't worry, this Love is Blind talk will probably continue for a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, we got thoughts because Love is Blind is being filmed in Denver this year,
Mhm.
and we've been caught up. There are a total of
In
6
Denver.
episodes
Menver.
in Denver. There is a total of 6 episodes right now. I think the next one drops maybe on.
I think tonight.
Or Wednesday.
I think when this
Wednesday.
episode goes live. Which sucks
That's
because we're
so
always behind.
fucking
The
annoying.
Love is Blind schedule always fucks up ours. Like,
Yeah,
it's
you're
just-
right.
we
It
can't.
drops Wednesday at midnight. Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm
So
sure
it'll be a
most of you
couple
haven't
hours
seen it.
of our opinions being valid before. Like, that's what always happens too. We're always like, oh, we hate this person
Yeah.
or we love this person.
then we
And
get-
then they're horrible by the
Right.
next episode.
Right.
Or someone's broken up or who knows what could happen. So
Right.
We'll just tell you what we think for now.
But yes, we are going to be discussing Love is Blind. There's lots to talk about. And then we have a fucking debate that we will be presenting. Kendall and I will not be part of this debate. Maybe we'll be like commentators.
Yeah.
But we
We
are
don't have that
not
much to
the
add.
debaters, okay? Because Jessica and Haley, our good friend Haley, you guys know Haley, she will be coming on the show later. And they're going to debate Taylor Swift.
Not just Taylor Swift and Charli.
Yes.
And who's the other one? Olivia Rodrigo.
Rodrigo.
She's also, I think, part of this, like
There's
a side
little,
character.
There's a little
Yeah, she's
bit.
a side
yeah,
character.
there's a little bit.
Okay.
But basically, we all know that Tay Swiftie came out with an album. What's it called?
Showgirl.
Life of a showgirl.
And Jessica here is a ex-Swiftie. Am I allowed to call you that?
Yeah,
Like, are you okay?
yeah.
Are you
it's kinda
full on
true.
like X?
I'm still around for the music. I'm still open. The door's open to one day being a Swiftie, but I think for right now, I don't think I'm a Swiftie anymore. It's controversial.
God.
I know that's scary to say, but
Mm.
Gotta
I
be
am
honest.
out. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Well, we'll identify all of our roles when it comes to Swiftie culture and where we fall on the Swiftie spectrum. But that will be later on. What's really going to be important and I'm most excited is to talk about Love is Blind. Although I do have thoughts on the Showgirl album. And basically they're just not good. But can we I just want to, here's a disclaimer.
Sure.
Let's all be mature about this.
Or not.
I
It's
know
more
people
fun
when
to
it comes to fan culture are just like out of control. I meant them. We can be pieces of shit. I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like let's not take this too seriously. Let's not take life too seriously. There are bigger problems in the world than someone not liking an artist.
Correct.
And yeah, let's just have
That is
some
a
fun
correct
with
take.
it and let it roll and be like, you know what? None of it really matters what our
Right.
opinions are because they will never know them and they don't care.
And they don't really give a shit.
Um,
And if you get offended by people having a different opinion than you, this probably isn't the best episode to be watching. I'm going to need you to click the fuck out or mute us so we can still have that watch time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And that goes to the Taylor Swift haters, the Taylor Swift lovers, the Swifties, and the Charli haters and lovers. Like,
Sure.
it's just all around.
Right.
And same with Love is Blind. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We can have our opinions and just... they
But
don't
sound
really
off
matter
in the
that
comments.
much.
Feel free. You got different opinions? I want to hear them.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you guys disagree with the hell we say, and that's fine. So I'm interested to hear your discourse. You can be a part of this debate as well. And there will, of course, be no like winner of a debate, as every good presidential debate.
Yep.
We're basically basing it off of that style. And so you guys will have to decide who wins the debate.
To some degree. I mean, we would have planned it out a little more if we could. We literally decided to do this like an hour ago.
Well,
because
yeah,
we just didn't know. We don't know that much about it, but Jessica and Haley really do. And so we were like,
well, Kendall was like, should we talk about it? And I was like, I have nothing of value to say.
I just feel like I'm really out of the loop when it comes to this stuff. I don't really follow that.
Completely out of the loop.
I don't know what Charli looks like. I've heard great things about her and her music, but I know one song. I know the Apple song. And I don't even know, and I don't know who she is.
I remember that one song from college. It's like, I don't. Is that her?
Oh,
Yes,
is that her?
Yeah,
that's
her.
a feature with
so she goes way back then.
I am a
She's been
brat,
musical.
so I will inform all of you. But yes, that is Charli.
I like that song.
But she's at a big, like, peak of her career lately. Not peak, like a big surge.
It's definitely like the most commercially successful she's ever been. And Brat is a fantastic album.
Okay. So I have like no thoughts either way when it comes. Yeah, I don't know.
But we got people on the show that do.
And they're going to explain it to us too, because I'm also like, I have no idea what's going on.
So this will be very fun. I'm very excited.
So
it's going to be a
It's going to be a long
episode.
episode too, I think, because we've got so much to say.
But let's go
on
ahead.
Such important issues pressing the nation.
Let's go ahead and give the people what they want. First off, which is Love is Blind Breakdown, folks.
Sorry.
Yes.
Before I think we have an announcement about merch.
Thank you. We do. I'm the one that fucking created this announcement and was like, don't let anyone forget.
Trying to help you out, cousin.
Yes. Okay. We
I'm gonna pee.
have launched that's fine. Go.
Is it okay?
Yep. Go ahead.
But I love this collection. I'm so excited, you guys. That's all I'll say. But I'm pregnant. I have to go really bad.
We have launched a new merch site. We have changed distributors. Not that it really matters to you guys, but milehighermerch.com is our merch site where you can get merch from all shows. We have new designs from Mile Higher. Sesh has really cute designs. Lights Out has cute designs. And we have designs from Higher Hope as well, like Higher Hope specific. Maggie. Sorry, my dog thinks it's appropriate to escape. Come here, Pooch. Anyways, we also have Higher Hope specific designs, which is really exciting. They're super cute. I highly suggest you checking them out. All of the designs are very, very cute. And then we also have Halloween designs that we came out with. These have nothing to do with the shows, nothing to do with Mile Higher Media. They're just fun, spooky vibes for October. So those are available on the site as well. And I believe by the time this goes live, some of our old designs from previous collections will also be on the site at a steep discount. So check that out as well. But yeah, what's cool about this distributor is that we are able to put designs on so many more different items. So for example, there's like, instead of having a t-shirt in one color, you can like choose a handful of different colors to pick from and stuff. So it's a lot more like customizable, I guess you could say. There's just a lot more options, which is really exciting. So definitely check it out. Like I said, all of it's on milehighermerch.com. And also just a reminder that 100% of the proceeds from any piece of merch, regardless if it's Higher Hope merch, TCKR merch, Sesh merch, Lights Out, Mile Higher, whatever it is, and also the Halloween collection, 100% of the proceeds from those sales go directly towards Higher Hope and funding grants for victims of violent crime, as well as other nonprofits who are in the same scope of work. So yeah, get yourself some cute stuff. There's really cute designs, some cutesy cozy things, Halloween stuff. The beloved Stay Safe Out There hoodie from TCKR, that collection is also up there as well. I know that one was a fan favorite and we brought it back. So yeah, check it out. We've got a lot of stuff on there. milehighermerch.com. Okay, if you know me, you know that having a comfortable bed is truly my top priority in life. I love my bed more than anything in the world. I am not kidding. When I look at my bed, when I get home, I just like smile and get excited. When I hop into bed at night, I literally say out loud, my bed. I love my bed. I rub my little feet together like a cricket because there is nothing like having a cozy, comfortable, supportive bed. And Leesa gives you that, okay? Leesa has a lineup of beautifully crafted mattresses tailored to how you sleep. Each mattress is designed with specific sleep positions and feel preferences in mind because obviously we don't all sleep the same. I sleep like a complete pretzel, which is very annoying because I wake up a lot of the times and I'm like, okay, my back hurts a little bit. So I need to make sure that I have the most supportive mattress for the way that I sleep. I'm a major side sleeper, but like I said, my one leg will be up, one leg will be down, one arm is like twisted in itself. And so obviously I needed a mattress that is specific to me versus someone who just like sleeps on their back, or maybe you're a stomach sleeper, or you're just someone who's like flopping around all night. No one sleeps the same. And so that's why Leesa comes in handy, because they make so many different types of products based on how you sleep. And from night one, you'll feel the difference. Premium materials that deliver serious comfort and full body support no matter how you sleep. Leesa mattresses are meticulously designed and assembled in the USA for exceptional quality, plus they back it all up with free shipping, easy returns, and a 100-night sleep trial. So really, like, there is no risk to trying out a Leesa mattress. Leesa has been tested and awarded Best Hybrid Mattress by New York Times Wirecutter and is exclusively featured by West Elm as their go-to mattress partner. And what's really cool about Leesa is that it's not just about sleep, it's also about impact. They donate thousands of mattresses each year to those in need, while also partnering with organizations like Clean Hub to help remove harmful plastic waste from our oceans. So if you are tired of waking up uncomfortable, tossing and turning all night because you feel like your mattress sucks, or maybe you've had the same mattress for like 15 years straight, did you know how much crap mattresses accumulate over time? People do not change their mattress out as frequent as they should be. And so if that is you, this is the perfect time to try out a Leesa mattress. Go to leesa.com for 20% off mattresses, plus get an extra $50 off with promo code SESH, exclusive for our listeners. That's LEESA.com, promo code SESH for 20% off mattresses plus an extra $50 off. Support our show and let them know that we sent you after checkout. Leesa.com, promo code SESH.
Love, is it blind? We ask this question to ourselves every year. Is it always in the fall, or is there a spring version too?
I have no idea. Couldn't tell you.
I feel like it was the fall.
I think it's always a fall. I don't think
Because you didn't even watch last season, but I think last fall we watched one.
I didn't watch it.
Don't they do like 2 a year, I think?
I think they might do a spring.
Yeah.
I think you missed spring last year, but you watched fall.
I don't know. The only other season I've seen is Toe.
Right. Toe was an iconic season.
Remember we were like FaceTiming while the weddings or whatever?
Oh,
was
yeah.
that last fall?
Yeah, it was last fall. Or the fall before.
Anyway,
Okay.
the last season was so bad, I literally told Janelle not to watch it. And I don't believe we talked about it at all. But we all decided that because this is Denver, we need to talk about it. And lucky for us, I think there's a lot of talk about how it's a horrible season. I think we need to accept that Love is Blind is never going to be the show that it once was. In the beginning, it was very interesting from like a psychological standpoint, and people were actually falling in love. And a lot of those people are still married and have kids, and it's very different than it is now. Now it's a complete shit show. But there's an audience for that, aka us. I love it.
Yeah, I'm not watching to like be inspired by romance. I'm watching to talk shit about people. Is that not why you watch reality TV?
Josh is such a hopeless romantic. He gets mad every year. He's like, I don't understand why they didn't cast good people who are serious, wanting to find love in
He
this.
actually thinks that.
Yes, Josh loves a love story, a love show.
That's sweet.
He also likes that other show that like Love is Blind before Love is Blind. It's on TLC. Do you guys know? Did you ever watch it?
No.
Married at First Sight.
Oh. No, it's not.
I never really watched that.
Yeah, Josh was really into that one too. He's a cutie boy. He loves love. And so he gets mad at this show. But he finally, I think, accepted it this year that, you know what? This is just hilarious. And we just really enjoyed this season so far. I found it quite entertaining.
I'm having a great time. I watched
I'm so glad, Janelle.
the entire thing Saturday night and yesterday, Sunday. So it's fresh in my mind. I can't wait for the new episodes to come out.
Me too.
I'm loving this. They're all
Such
fucking whack as hell.
Pretty much all of them. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just dive right in.
Okay.
Let's go couple
before
by
we even
couple.
start, I need to say this every year. I can't stand Nick and Vanessa. Why are they still there?
No, they're
Why
so
are they letting
annoying.
these people still be on? It's so
They showed
Nick,
2 times.
Yeah, I know. Why are they even here? They do not need them. Let's replace them with AI at this point.
No,
this is insane.
No, replace them with fucking bots. I'm so sick of them randomly popping in, being like, "Oh, this is the question: is love actually blind?"
Well, dude,
Shut up,
Nick?
Nicholas Shea, as I thought his name was up until last year.
Nicholas Shea.
At least it was Lackey.
Oh yeah, Nicholas Lackey.
Dumb.
I said this in our group chat yesterday, but I don't think Nick Lachey is an actual human anymore. I think he's been like, you know, people have theories that certain celebrities were replaced with robots.
Yeah, or he's like a lizard.
I think he's that.
Okay.
Like, there's no thought behind those eyes anymore.
What does he
like,
do? Like, what's his
He was
job
married
doing?
He was married to Jessica Simpson, and they did a reality show forever ago called, what was it called?
The Newlyweds.
Oh, yeah.
With Nick and Jessica.
I never actually watched it, but I saw a lot of clips from it. It was very iconic in pop culture at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he had some songs. Didn't he?
Oh,
Wasn't one of his songs like Incomplete? Or is that someone else?
He was singing.
Because I want you and I feel you. Is that him or someone else?
I'm getting Jonas Brothers from that.
No, that's not Jonas. That's way before Jonas.
Who's the chick? What's her name? What's his wife's name?
Vanessa?
Yeah, what the
Lachey?
fuck does she do?
That's a good question.
Just like,
I don't know.
Sharon
I
do
seriously
nothing.
only know her from the tabloids from when the two of them broke up and Vanessa like came in and there was so much tabloids
They don't
about
do
that.
anything, I'm convinced. So,
Yeah, like I said, Nick, he's a clone.
well, anyways, they suck.
Who does do that incomplete song? Now it's going to bother me. Oh, What's Left of Me. That's what it is. I'm broken.
Wow, it's
I
so
think that's the
emotional.
one.
2009.
That's
All
all
right.
I have to say about them.
Okay.
Moving on to the actual couples. Also, spoiler alert. We are spoiling all the things. I know, duh, but still, there's always people that get mad, so I'm just putting it in there. Just trying to protect you.
Starting with Sparkle Megan.
Sparkle
And
Megan.
Jordan.
I don't know what to think of Sparkle Megan.
Sparkle
just
Megan.
calling yourself Sparkle Megan.
When
is a
I started,
problem.
I was like, you're a problem for me.
Yeah.
You
Mhm.
are in your 30s. Sparkle Megan.
Just, I
Okay.
don't know why you would openly tell people
Right.
that when they can't see you. But, like, because if I was talking to someone behind a screen, they said their name was Sparkle Megan, I'd have a very different, image of them.
100%.
and she doesn't really come across as very sparkly.
Can I tell you my theory on
Yeah.
her name? Because she says that her friend gave it to her. I think that friend actually hates her. And it's like an ironic sort of like, oh, you're such a sparkly girl, Sparkle Megan.
I can see that actually. That's a good theory.
And she
Isn't-
has no idea that friend actually doesn't like her.
That could be it, yeah. I wonder, too, if is it because she's materialistic and just open about that? Like, she has her Cartier bracelet and stuff.
I didn't think that until she was talking about her Cartier. I thought it was just like, I have a sparkly, bubbly personality.
Yeah, I thought it
but
was
she
she likes
doesn't.
glitter.
Or she
thought
wears
was
something
saying that
sparkle
she
every
likes
day.
That she's kind of materialistic in fancy pants. I thought that's kind of what she was saying. But maybe
I think she did say that
misinterpreted.
at like some point because she's like an entrepreneur. And
Sparkle Megan confuses me. There are times when Sparkle Megan annoys me and I don't like her. And then there are times when I'm like, you know what, Sparkle Megan? You're not so bad.
And I felt like I increasingly liked Sparkle
Same.
Megan as time went on because the others are so insufferable that, like, she's, like, rising to the top of my pyramid.
Yeah, I agree, actually. Yeah, I would agree with that.
But I don't know. I've also heard things about her online, and I don't know if they're true, and I don't want to spread things if they're not true. But if they are, I'm like, I don't know what I think about her. But I can't confirm or deny them, so I'm trying not to let them cloud my judgment on Sparkle Megan.
I think I know what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm, you do.
Okay, I don't know what's real and what's not. But we have Sparkle Megan and Jordan.
Okay. I really like Jordan. Watch him be canceled by tomorrow, but
No, I really like him.
I really like him, and I love his tattoos. I think
Love
they're
his
so cool.
tattoos.
I'm pretty sure they're a Japanese style. I love the dark black backgrounds, and it looked like fucking painful. Like he went through some shit for those.
He just seems so nice and
I know. He seems like a good daddy.
Seems like a good daddy and that he really loves his kid.
Here's my biggest beef with Sparkle Megan, though. What really pissed me off about her is she started saying how she wanted to be Luca's mom, which is his son. And she's like, I can see myself as Luca's mom or something along those lines.
Yes.
She said Luca's mom more than once.
Mhm.
If I was Luca's actual mother watching this shit, I'd be like, who the fuck is Sparkle Megan? Why is she saying she's going to be my kid's mom? That is so inappropriate and weird. Did you not find that, like, bizarre?
Did she say mom or stepmom?
Mom.
Oh.
She's like, I'm going to be his mom.
Yeah,
dude.
that's weird.
Twice. At least twice she said
Because
that.
the mom is still in the picture. They co-parent.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I would tear someone
that's
up if they
actually
said they were
annoying
going to be
as fuck.
Holly's mom.
Yeah.
And they were still behind a screen.
Right.
At this point.
Right.
Like, bitch, absolutely not.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
no, that's true.
That's one of the icks I have with Megan.
Yeah.
She is gorgeous, I will say, though. I think she's really pretty, in my opinion.
Yeah, she's fine. Like, I think both of them, I think they're probably my two favorite, like the pair of them
I
together.
don't know if they're going to work out, though.
Oh, I don't think any of these fucking people are working.
I think one has hope.
No,
I
I
agree.
don't think any
One.
of them have hope.
I don't think Megan and Jordan are going to work out because I think Jordan's too
And I have a
cool
question.
for Sparkle
When you say
Megan.
work out, do you mean like end the show getting married, or do you like, because there's so many people who get married on the show and then break up a year later?
I'm saying make it to the end of the show at least. I'm not going farther beyond that.
Okay.
Who knows?
Okay, so I think at least like one of them will then.
Because he seems too relaxed. And you know what really bothered me about her too was when I don't remember if it was Jordan or someone else was talking about like, what if I leave my dirty dishes on the counter? And she was like, well, I actually love traditional roles.
Yeah, that
like,
was
I'll
odd.
clean up for you, baby.
Yeah.
Because I'm a girl.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was fucking weird.
Yeah. So I don't know what to think of her. I really don't like that vibe. I don't know. You guys have thoughts on Sparkle and Jordan?
I agree with you guys. I like Jordan. He seems like a good guy. I do agree that she was like really like immature about the whole kid thing. Like bringing the kid into it so early felt so gross and strange. I don't know. I didn't like that.
She kind of rubs me the wrong way. But again, I think she's better than some of the other contestants, let's say.
What was your opinions on him telling her that he only has 2 tattoos in reality, his double sleeve and leg sleeve?
No problem with that. I think you should be able to lie about your appearance because everyone's like, people were giving me shit of like, you're shallow for saying that Love is Blind wouldn't work. If love really is blind, then who cares how many tattoos you got? Lie all you want.
So true. It's like really part of the experiment. I actually thought it was hilarious when he winked at the camera. I was like, I love you 10 times more. That was so funny. And then she happened to like them. I didn't know with her. I was kind of like, maybe she'll come out and be like, you fucking liar.
Yeah.
Like you're.
No, I'm like, you should be lying. Lie.
Yeah, it's funny.
You should be lying.
Also, I think it should be against the rules on this note for people to share their appearance. Shut the fuck up with that. Stop saying, you know, the color of your hair or if you're a thicker person or what your race is.
Right,
like,
Love is Blind.
No, that ruins the show.
Yeah. Love is Blind.
They shouldn't be able to say a single thing about their appearance.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
It ruins it.
I agree.
I did appreciate there was a little bit more body diversity this time, I felt.
I would like to say something about this whole thing. Like the cast that they pick, as one that lives in Colorado and has since they were, I don't know, 2, I think, is when I moved here. These fucking people don't remind me of Colorado.
They do not represent us. Absolutely.
I am confused as fuck. Where are the wooks in Boulder running around with Tivas on and they haven't showered in a week?
Yeah.
Where are the fucking, like, where are the chicks running around with hippie skirts and
the
like
granola girlies?
Exactly.
Like, where are they?
Where the fuck? I've realized that the people that they pick on this show, they're all the same every fucking season. There's no diversity at all in the types of people that they cast on this damn show.
Mm-hmm.
And like, where's the quirky people? Where's the weirdos? Where's the they're all.
It makes it more interesting that way.
They're all the fucking same.
I think they do that to some degree because they want like a better chance of people to link up. That they think like if they're too out there that they won't find a match or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But can I say
wish that though?
It's not like representative of how people are in Denver, but it is representative of how dating is in Denver.
I was going to ask, Jessica, you had dating in Denver experience.
It's
How do you
horrific.
Think?
It's awful. Like and so all of these guys are representative of how bad the dating pool is out here.
I've heard it's quite trash.
Mm-hmm.
Haley also has confirmed that it is garbage out there.
I have a few single friends outside of the office too that have just been like, it is a fucking shit show.
Which is just sad.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck? Why are there no decent humans out in Denver? Sounds like at least the dating pool.
Also, the cast of this show seemingly very conservative, which is frustrating for our blue state to be represented that way.
But I will say,
it takes them like,
I will say,
kept your mouth
Colorado
shut on that.
is not blue. Colorado is red. Denver is blue.
True.
But
this is Love is Blind Denver.
Flips. Yeah, but
Love is Blind Colorado.
No, but a lot of these, like one dude lives in Dillon, which is a tiny ski town in the mountains. There's one in Fort Collins, which is that city's blue, but it's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where they're like getting all these people. They're not all from Denver.
Well, yeah, Sydney, you want to come in with the statistics here?
Oh, yeah. So there's only 10 people that are like Colorado natives, I believe, and then 22 are, what I read, are transplants, but later in life. So, I mean, I don't know how long they've been here. And then, so the majority of them are not actually from
Sounds like 50%.
Fine.
Right. It's not
right.
It's not really even supposed to be about the city that much.
Yeah, no.
It's just annoying because we've been waiting for Love is Blind Denver and we really wanted it to represent us.
There's no one. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not dating and haven't for a long time in Denver. So maybe this is perfect representation. Just in my opinion, there doesn't seem. Where's the people that are like Yeah, like I said, wearing fucking Billy Strings t-shirts, running around in Birkenstocks.
That's Josh.
Where's
That's
that?
my husband.
Like, where is that? You know what I mean? Anyways, whatever.
Okay, moving on.
Mike, we need to talk about Mike since he's attached to Sparkle.
All right. Mike is a problem.
Mike
is horrible, and we learned even more about him outside of the show.
I don't know what you're talking about when you said he doesn't pay people.
So first of all, he has been exposed as, and of course this is just alleged. Don't sue us, Mike. But
Mike, if you want, P.S. anyone who wants to come on, this is an open invite. Y'all are local, so you got something to say?
Yeah, pop on over.
If you got something to say, come over. We've got a comfy couch. We got an espresso machine. We got snacks.
Oh my God, yes.
We're in the Denver area.
We'll totally.
We'll host you here. Please come sit right here. You're welcome.
Yeah,
anyways,
we got a bag of Doritos too if you want some.
We'll share our snacks. We're in the Denver metro area. We're not far. Let's go. Anyways,
okay. The thing with Mike is there were a bunch of people that rated the Netflix Instagram account and started commenting about their experiences with Mike because Mike's like a big shot. What does he do?
He's a real estate investor.
Okay, so he's had a lot of experience with people in the house cleaning industry, and it sounds like it was mostly those types of people that he fucked over that would go clean his different properties and then not pay them. So there's all these people accusing him of owing them thousands of dollars, and it's a lot of people that are saying this. It's more than just a couple comments. There was quite a few.
Michael.
They're Mike still owes me $3,000. And there was one girl who specifically, I'll find the screenshot and put it on screen, but she posted a text thread with him where it was just her. And it was pretty much every day being like, Mike, you owe me money. Mike, send me that money. Mike, please send me the money.
Now, do we know this is true? Absolutely not. This woman could be completely lying.
These are allegations.
Completely alleged.
Your friend Steph this weekend was telling us that there's a scam drama. So just we're aware of that. I don't think we need to get into that.
We're aware of the situation.
But it doesn't really matter because Mike didn't make the cut anyway.
Right. But he was close. He was close.
I know, which is kind of bad of me since I really didn't like Megan at first. Sparkle.
You wanted them.
I kind of wanted because I wanted Jordan to be spared.
Yeah, no, I had that same feeling once in a while.
But now I'm like, okay. But anyway, yeah, Mike, he just also said several things. I was just ew. Yeah, when he was like, oh, I still bring my ex-girlfriend over to go in my sauna and my hot tub, but it's platonic. Why would you even bring that up?
What the fuck are you talking about, Mike?
Yeah, he's telling all the guys that in the whatever little quarters for them. And then he comes back into the room with her and he's like, so anyway, I still talk to my exes sometimes.
Yeah, I know. That was so
why'd you
weird.
Bring that up, dude?
He's like, she's totally platonic. I don't have any feelings for them. And she was like, don't love that, but okay.
Also, Mike, fuck you for coming in and talking shit about Jordan.
Thank you. Shut the Heliante up.
It makes you look so bad. That was not going to win her over. If anything, it makes you look like a loser. Because he was low-key being
he's poor.
He's ugly or something. Or
and he drives a Kia, fucking loser.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
He did say something like that about the
Kia. He was the one about talking about the car.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. He was I'm way better than Jordan, more established and better looking, was what he was trying to say. But that's kind of the unwritten rule about this show is you don't go in and you're not supposed to tell the contestants who they're potentially dating. You're not even really supposed to know who everyone's with. I'm confused about. It seems like some people know and some people don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, just fuck you, Mike. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, fuck you, Mike.
There's not much more
love if you want to come on the show,
wasted about him. Yeah, come on.
Would love to talk with you.
Big fan.
Okay, next. Annie and Nick.
He's the watch guy.
Who Nick is.
These two are insufferable. These two are awful. I liked her a lot, and then she really disappointed me. If you watch the show, you already know what I'm talking about. These two.
Yeah.
Nick, first of all, Nick is he makes my skin crawl. I don't like looking at him because his personality is so bad that it oozes out of his skin.
Okay.
He is a nasty dude. And he asks her, if one of your future children came out to you as LGBTQ+, what would you think? And her response was her face immediately said it. She looked disgusted. And she goes, no matter what, I'm always going to love my kids. Always starts like that. No matter what, I'm gonna love them still, but like hate them a tiny bit. But I can't tell you, I would be the first person to be like, yay. So basically, like, you'd be disappointed.
Fuck you. Why would you say that on national television? That's so embarrassing for your ass.
How stupid. Like, okay, that's a thought you keep in
to your
the
goddamn head,
Say
bro.
it to your little friends, your family, whatever.
Or if you guys are both I was going to say internally homophobic. Not even just if you're just both homophobic. Okay, I guess fine, but then go tell that to each other off camera. That is such a bad look for you. And as Coloradans, okay, we are very LGBTQ accepting.
Yeah, I'm ashamed.
Our governor is a gay man.
That's right.
And we love him. Polis. I love Governor Polis. Okay, Jared
Doesn't
Polis.
Get better. Biggest fan.
Just kidding. Actually, he annoys me to some degree in his policies, but whatever. Okay. No, but like...
But as a human, he seems like a cool cat.
Why the fuck would you go on TV and say that shit, dude?
It's like they're asking to be the hater. Like, I think Annie didn't realize, like, how dumb of a thing that is to say. I think Nick wants to be the villain of the season.
Well, yeah, then his question...
he goes, do you feel like it's a fad? And she goes, 100%.
I cannot believe they said fad.
It's just a phase.
That is so offensive.
And
Fuck
just like,
both of you.
You are so geriatric to be thinking that.
Seriously.
Like, please.
What did you guys think about that whole situation and the two of them?
That was so upsetting. It felt like so old school, weird, like, I'll always love my kid anyway. But you're right, like, I'll still kind of hate them a little bit. Like
I'll be disappointed.
I'll be disappointed. And it's like, who cares if your child is like in love and happy? Who cares? I don't know. The two of them really creep me out. Like, I can't stand them.
Yeah, she kind of bothers me because she seems like she gets like, she almost got like angry. Like she got like really riled up in the pods, like with multiple people. Like she's like, crying and like, I don't know, it's so intense. But he did come out. I saw on his Instagram. I don't know if you guys want to watch it, but like addressing it because like he has friends that are gay. He says, and they're like,
"Oh, that's the worst."
They're not your friends anymore.
No, man. I have friends that are gay.
I want to.
I know gay people. Okay, I'm not homophobic.
I love that argument. Okay,
my governor's gay. It's fine.
It's Nick here from Love is Blind, and there's a lot of things that we could talk about.
Like, I know you all hate me.
Something I want to address that's been deeply impacting me over the last couple of days has been the gay kids and gay love conversation that happened during episode 4. And the studios reached out and said, look, tell people that it was cut up. And it's meant to agitate, right? Yes, it was. And that conversation was very heavily sliced and diced. But call me shallow and call me corny and that I have no depth of character. I can take that. It's reality TV. It's fair game. But don't put something together that's going to agitate an already marginalized group of people. But I'm taking accountability for that too, because there's a lot that I didn't understand. And that's when Annie and I were talking about what is a fad. That was over-introducing sexual content and material to kids' shows at a young age, or the idea of gay identity. But the way I grew up and the culture I was raised in was that you have experiences and you make decisions based on those experiences, and we all love you regardless for that. But if I had a kid that only grew up seeing a prince and a princess get married, never was introduced to the idea of 2 moms or 2 dads, then yes, I bet they would have to defend themselves and feel really awkward for having gay thoughts if they were gay. Now, I would love my kids regardless, but you look at my example of how in high school, when my mom comforted me over a bad day I was having, she wanted to talk about, Nick, are you gay? And I laughed it off and, said, whoa, no, there's no way. But why would I have had to defend myself for that? It doesn't make any sense. Because being gay is perfectly normal, but I wasn't normalized to that, right?
Because I kept my room straight.
There's an entirely different conversation there and go very in-depth about this, but there's so much hate in this world that if I can't use this platform to help introduce other people that used to think like I did to some of these new ideas, and I'm so grateful for some of my gay friends for reaching out and being like, Nick, we know that's not you, but this is what you have to understand. If I can't use that platform for good, then it's a platform wasted. So I really appreciate you guys for...
It is a platform. You already wasted the platform. The platform's over. This is not going... You're not going to blow up into like a huge star, Nick.
His caption is rainbow emoji. Let's talk about it.
Oh my God, dude, you're drowning in the comments. Oh, come on. That was pathetic. That was just... He's also said so many other things that I hated him way before that whole situation happened. I just can't really remember off the top of my head what.
Oh, his watch thing. He sells watches.
Oh, yeah, he's a watch dealer.
And he's like all into his, expensive watches or whatever.
Yeah, he reminded me of the art dealer from last season. I just remember because I just told you guys about his ass. He didn't even make the cut, but he was something else. There's just so many other things that he said. Just his whole vibe is off. As soon as I say what I'm about to say, I'm sure a lot of you out there are going to have an oh shoot moment. That is me she's talking about. How many of you still need to make that doctor's appointment? Yeah, you heard me right. You know you need to go to the doctor. You know that you haven't been in a while, that you really need to check in, that your health is important. And I understand. There's so many reasons why we put off doctor's appointments, right? We're busy. Sometimes you just have phone anxiety and don't want to call and make an appointment. Or you don't know who to call. Or you've had bad experiences with doctors in the past and you kind of just don't want to even go down that road again. Well, telling you, the answer to all of those problems is ZocDoc because it's going to make it simple. It's going to make it fast. You're going to be able to work it into your schedule in a way that actually makes sense for you. And you're going to be able to find an amazing doctor like I did. And I have found all of my medical professionals through ZocDoc. I cannot recommend ZocDoc enough. I have found my OBGYN, my eye doctor, my regular PCP, my dentist. I have found them all on ZocDoc. Now, if you didn't know, ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click instantly to book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, everything from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. You can filter for doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, and are a good fit for any medical need you may have, and are also highly rated by verified patients. You can filter based on specific preferences, like whether you're looking for a male or a female doctor, someone who speaks a specific language, has availability that fits with your work schedule, or has an opening in the next day or so. And once you find that right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings. Choose a time slot that works for you and click instantly to book a visit. And appointments made through ZocDoc happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours of booking. And more often than not, you can even get same-day appointments. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments, friends, and go to ZocDoc.com/sesh to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/sesh. Once again, ZocDoc.com/sesh.
Okay, Kace and Patrick.
Patrick, I'm so torn on Patrick, man. I really liked him at first, and I liked him so much with the girl.
It's like such a dude, bro. He's like such a dude that just like wants to like bro out all the time. Like it's totally chill.
He went really downhill because once he started saying, "I'm just a bro,"
he's been talking
Denver
like that
bro,
since day
Denver
one.
bro.
No,
I know, but he had more. Like I don't know. I really felt for him with his conversation with Anna about how race has impacted their self-esteem and dating. And I was like, that'd be really cool because the two of them had talked about how they only have dated white people. And so they were like, you wouldn't be my normal type, but maybe we're falling in love. And I was like, oh, I would love to see this play out. It didn't. It sounds like she's coming back onto the show in some capacity. We saw like a clip of her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, damn.
The sex talk was one of the worst things I've ever witnessed in my life.
I was
like, I need a fucking parent. Like, I feel my ears are bleeding right now.
Well, my eyes, the fuck out. Him like all like on the
he was like
couch,
getting
like,
a
trying
major
to hide his
boner.
Yes.
Oh, was she? Yeah, and she's like,
I would start kissing you.
Well, he's like, and then what, bro? And then she's like,
he looked uncomfortable though.
Yeah, like he was clearly
he's popping
his
fucking tent, bro.
Yeah, he's like all twisting his legs and shit.
Oh, I thought he was like, what the hell's wrong with this girl?
No, he was like egging it on. He was like, and then what? Tell me more.
That was so.
I
don't know if that was edited to where like most of his responses were edited out, but it
that was hard to watch.
And I know I wasn't the only one who thought this because on my TikTok feed, a bunch of people were like, he didn't look like he was into it. What the hell? Why did he end up with her? What is up with her being like, I have a landing strip, but like if you don't like it, I can quickly get rid of it.
He's like, I'm like a baby seal, bro. So I'm really smooth. And she's like,
I love that. I'll also shave for you.
And he's like, yawn it. And he's like over here, like putting a pillow on his
But that's not what he said. He was like, I wasn't talking about my pubic hair. I was talking about like my
whole body. And she's like, yeah, totally.
But he was like, yeah, I would like if you did that.
Stand these
She
two.
was horrible. I would not put Patrick in the category of can't stand. If we were to make a tier list, maybe we should make a tier list.
No, we don't have. We don't have fucking time for that.
Okay, but I don't think he's like horrendous.
He's not as bad as Mike.
I think he got kind of screwed over in this season.
Okay.
I felt really bad for him.
I feel bad for him in certain ways as well, but
he's not like on the same level as Mike and Nick.
No, and Joe.
And Joe.
I hate Joe. Anyways,
we haven't gotten
to Joe yet.
But Edmund.
The pheromones part though with
he's on 4 moons. Four memes.
No, what really fucking sent me with Patrick was when he was like, yeah, it seems like we're on the same page about most things in life or something along those lines. The producers are asking him about it. And they're like, so like what things? And he was like, oh, I don't know.
I gotta think
I need to like
it.
look at my notes.
Incredible.
Yeah, we really did not get the cream of the crop on this even. But Casey, dude, what is wrong with this girl?
Okay.
She's like, my TikTok boyfriend.
Yeah, so she has another boyfriend at home that basically was like, hey, you should go on reality dating shows because it'll be good for your career. And she's like, okay. So that's why she's there. But then she told him that. And he was like, okay. And then she's like, but I'll cut his ass off. Don't worry. And he's like, okay. Well, you should tell him like you're with me now or whatever. And she's like, yeah, I will do that.
What do you guys think before we get to how it ended for them?
I think you guys are so spot on.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they sound.
They were funny.
Yeah, they're funny in a bad way.
Yeah, that scene was very uncomfortable. I was like, what is going on right now?
I literally was like, I need a fucking parent. I'm so uncomfortable right now.
I was
What the
squirming.
fuck is going on?
I was like,
it was awful.
Yeah.
Okay, but also she leaves him.
She leaves him.
She leaves
in
him.
the weirdest way.
In the weirdest
that
way.
was crazy. I had to rewind it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I was like, are they breaking up or what's going on?
It was really funny. But then the more I watched it, I was like, I feel so bad for him.
Because she was like kind of lying to him. Like she's like, I just want to go home. And he's like, okay, do you want to break up? And she's like, no. But then like when she's doing her own interview, she's like, I don't like him that much.
She's like, I'll never find him attractive. That's just how it's never going to get better. And then she's like, I just can't be here. You can't go to Baja. And he's like, yeah, no problem. You can't go to Baja. I don't want to go to Baja either. Like, let's just get back to Denver. And
he was like, I could go to Baja by myself.
Yeah.
Like, producers, I could go to Baja.
And she's like, yeah, no, I just like need to go home. I need to go home. And he's like, okay, yeah. They're like, you still want to be with me, right?
I loved how that played out because you could tell. It's always so interesting that you can tell immediately like what people's reactions are.
Oh,
when they first, like met
she
up.
Was not
she was like.
She was like, fuck. Like,
falling apart in her brain.
She's like, fuck.
And I went and brushed my teeth during that. And then I heard they like do like dum dum dum. And then you can tell like, oh, something bad has happened. You see her like the next morning, her hair is like fucked. And she's just like, she looks like she's been up all night. And Josh was like, let's go. I came back in and watched it. I was seriously like laughing so hard though. I've never seen a breakup like this. She's literally like
and then he's like, yeah, Charli, bro, let's just get her.
He's like, so like, it has nothing to do with like my physical appearance, right?
She's like,
you just don't want to go to Baja. You don't have, it's like your passport or something. You just can't go.
It's like she's got like mad plane anxiety.
When you get back, we'll go. We'll link up again in Denver, man. It'll be fine. And then he even tells the camera after. I felt so bad for him. He's looking at the camera. He's like, yeah, so it has nothing to do with physical appearance. She just doesn't want to go.
She's like, not worried about that at all.
She just can't be on the show anymore. It's too much to be on the show. Dude, this poor guy. But honestly, how can you have body language like that? I would be so confused.
I don't blame him for that. I'd be so. She was like literally up his butt.
I have never
during
seen
that
someone,
scene.
Dude, it reminded me of I broke up with someone and like my first breakup, I could not actually break up with them. I felt so bad. And he didn't get it. And he called me babe immediately and called me that night and was like, babe. And I was like, fuck. I really fucked that up. Like, this is why I can't break up with people. That's like, I think been my only time breaking up with someone. But it kind of reminded me of that because like she just couldn't. But I mean, obviously her reasoning was because she doesn't want to look like a bitch on this show because it was clearly about physical appearance.
She even admitted she was, being interviewed. She was like, I know how this is going to play out on TV.
I don't think she knew that was filmed because she's facing the other way. I think she's that stupid that she thought that was going to be like.
No, in her interview, she said, I know how this is going to look on TV.
Oh, she did say that. But like the kind of behind the scenes footage where she's looking the other way, she's basically like, yeah, I don't think that attraction's going to grow. No. I don't, this isn't, basically, he's ugly.
Yeah.
I really liked him until I saw him.
And this is my problem with this fucking show. Which, by the way, I like rammed my head into your hat so hard. There's like makeup on your hat. Sorry. Is there a mark on my forehead?
I'm more worried about my hat.
Okay.
No, there is a mark on
your forehead. I can tell. No, it hurts.
No, you want a massage?
Yeah.
I can do tapping.
But the problem with this damn show is that unless you don't give a fuck about physical appearance, then don't go on the fucking show. That's the whole point.
No, go on the show.
Right.
We want this.
No, right. Yes. But also like, you're leaving because you find him ugly. Love is not blind, clearly, for you, bitch.
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't go on the show. Sorry. I care about looks. Oh, sue me. That's why you go on the show, is because Oh, God.
It's
so
an
annoying.
experiment. You don't know until you know. Because, like, you can go on and maybe you think appearance matters to me more than I actually thought. And then you go on the show and maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, Casey, I had a feeling the moment they started talking more seriously, and I was like, oh, no, she just, her whole vibe, I just didn't get it from them.
I know.
I don't know. It's who she was up against or up with another guy. Just trying to remember.
Who was she? Was she with Blake and then he left or no?
No.
God, I can't.
She was with,
I don't know.
Was it Brendan?
Oh, maybe it was Brendan.
Yeah.
I think it was Brendan.
He was also Brendan was really gunning for
Megan,
or
right?
no, for Annie.
Oh
yeah, Annie.
Yeah, because he was.
I think
pissed
Casey was the other one. He was
nuts.
like, maybe we could be wrong, but I think that's my best guess.
But anyways, so it's not looking good.
I just felt bad for Patrick that after he had this whole discussion about how like his appearance has been this big issue, and she was like, "Oh, it's totally fine. My family like accepts and loves everyone." And then she, of course, like has to like she did know how that was going to look, and I just felt bad for him. That fucking sucks.
No, I felt bad for
like
him
that.
too.
I don't think he's that bad of a guy. Like, yeah, he's like douchey Denver, whatever, but like,
no,
he doesn't seem like a bad human. At least from what we saw.
No,
on TV.
I don't think so. Yeah, I would agree with that sentiment.
Okay,
it's just fun to make fun of how they talk. The two of them are just cringe together.
It was,
but she couldn't go to Baja.
No,
so she went
so
back
he's
to
done.
Baja.
But maybe
to
him
Denva.
and Anna are gonna have their moment because I would really like to see that for him and for her. I really liked her a lot. She seemed
I
super
liked her.
Cool.
I felt bad for her too because she was saying like with her family, she's like they basically don't know what I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
so she like had to.
That's why she left.
Yeah,
she got overwhelmed.
Edmund and Calibria. I'm so disappointed by Edmund.
So disappointed.
Yeah,
he was like a national treasure
so much.
at first.
I know.
He was my favorite at first.
I know.
Loved him. Now,
you know what he reminded me of too? Ian, our very own. He just reminded me of Ian. Like, just he was so sweet.
Except for the kissing the floor part.
No, yeah. Well, until he kissed the floor, and then I was like, Ian would never. But you know, I don't know. He just has he seemed smart and interesting, and he was like.
He just has like a lust for life.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, love this
fun.
dude. He's like skipping down the hall, jumping. He's just like happy as a clam.
And then I loved how he was able to be so emotional about his childhood.
Yeah.
And how she was so accepting of that. I thought it was so beautiful.
And when he was crying at first, I was like, okay, we love a man who's in touch with his emotions, who's not afraid
I was like,
to cry.
Team Edmund.
Let's go.
Like,
Same.
I love this guy.
Then he started pissing me the fuck off.
Yeah. Well, the kiss on the ground was really weird. Also, it's just like, he was like, I haven't had a woman, so I like have to kiss the ground. But then he's also just doing it in front of people. I was very attention grabby, and also like, dude, it's the floor
It was
of the
gross.
men's quarters.
He's like making out with the floor.
What are you? I know his tongue was out. It was like,
yeah, I think I was like in the bathroom for that part.
Yeah, you didn't. You missed that.
I missed that. I watched the entire thing, but I don't have recollection of the
pull
kissing
that
floor.
footage.
I'm sure
or even
we
a
can.
Picture or something.
Yeah,
Janelle needs to see this. I need to see Janelle's reaction to Edmund kissing the ground.
I'm gonna go look it up after. I don't think we can put it on YouTube because YouTube's being a big butthole.
Well, we can still have your reaction to it on the screen.
Okay,
if she finds it. But Calibria, I love her.
Yeah, she seems
I have no
cool.
complaints about Calibria.
No.
She seems really cool, actually.
Yeah, she seems cool.
I like her a lot, and I hope Edmund doesn't break her heart because he's weird.
I was getting very annoyed when he started crashing the fuck out because she wouldn't fuck him.
I think that was
he was
also
like
the
crying
alcohol
hysterically.
must have played a part in
He's
that.
like, oh, Tim, I was the nice guy.
Yeah,
He's like, you were a hoe before you met me. You've been fucking out the whole state of Colorado, and now you won't fuck me. I'm like, okay,
that was crazy.
Learn to regulate your emotions. This is ridiculous.
It doesn't matter if she's done X, Y, and Z with other guys. That doesn't mean you deserve it. It's not like she has one mode or one style. Like maybe those were fun hookups, and now she's considering actually marrying.
That's literally what she said.
Yeah. It makes fucking sense, bro.
But like, why are you
that ruined
having
his full persona.
A full crisis?
That was crazy.
He's like sobbing hysterically because he couldn't
I'm a
get
nice
puss.
guy. I'm a nice
too
guy.
Nice. Shut the fuck up. Learn how to control yourself.
That
was
made me so
cringe
upset.
as hell.
I was like, God damn you.
Yeah,
Edmund. And I knew that
pissed.
this was going to happen because I started seeing people on social media being like, wait till you get to the end. You're not going to like Edmund.
I also didn't like when she was like, so what basically was like, what happens if I'm at a bar and some guy like disrespects me in front of you? And he's like, I would never cause any issue. He's like, I will never stick up for you. And she was like, you wouldn't even like tell him to fuck off. He's like, no. I would get a bouncer.
Dude, when he was like, I wouldn't even fight him if he was in a wheelchair.
I was like, whoa.
Bro.
What the hell?
That was wild. It was kind of funny, though. I don't know.
But I was like, I'm not saying you need to beat the shit out of someone, but the fact that he was like, oh, that's not my problem. That's not my problem at all.
Yeah,
like, I'm not going to
I'm a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy. I'm too nice. Okay. Shut up.
Yeah.
I found the clip.
I think,
perfect. Oh, what the hell?
Did you miss this?
This seriously had to have been when I was in the bathroom.
Dude, look at that suction.
What?
Just watch.
Edmund, the realtor? What's he doing? What? Kissing the dirty floor?
At first, I was like hoping it would be someone else from the show that wasn't really getting airtime because I couldn't tell if it was him or not. It is.
He's a weirdo. How are they vetting these people? What?
But he's entertaining. Like, kind of liked it. When he was kissing the floor, I was like, that's fine with me. It was funny. I like a funny guy.
He hasn't kissed anyone lately.
You know what? And his immune system is probably really good.
I mean, I'm not judging the floor. Like, you know me, I don't care about germs.
I'm still like, but jury's still out for me on Edmund. I'm not, I am like, there's a 30% chance in my mind that maybe he shakes out to be okay because he was drinking heavily that night. They were all like fucking smashed, or a lot of them. And sometimes he had a very emotional moment. It was insane. But like,
I'm always the nice guy.
But does that mean that he's a horrible human being? Maybe.
Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
I didn't say he was a horrible human being. I don't think he's a horrible human being.
I
just
some
think
of these
he's
people
goofy
are,
as
though.
fuck,
That's
and
like,
he needs to get his shit together.
Yeah, like he went, like if I was making a tier list, he'd probably be like a C or a D.
C. Yeah.
Which he was an S tier for me at first, which really sucks.
Exactly.
Okay. So, do you guys have any thoughts on Edmund and Calibria?
I hope that he can, get it together.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I'm not like totally off, like his team, but yeah, he's got to make up for that tantrum.
Yeah, that was like, it was really kind of scary because I felt like they were having like a very emotionally mature conversation.
Right. Yeah.
Where he was like, I'm trying to understand like why you would hook up with guys you don't know, but here I am like giving you the world and you want for me. But then all of a sudden it flipped and was like an outburst. And that was really intense.
Yeah. I actually respected their conversation. And I was like, I feel like that's a valid thing to ask someone, like, what is different about me versus the other guys? And I think he has the right to have that conversation with her. Mm-hmm. But then he started freaking out.
It's like a spiral.
Like it just like flip.
I think a lot of it was the alcohol too.
And I think she had a really good point where it's like, are you that upset about not having sex with me, or are you upset that the other guys are having sex?
Yeah, right. I think that was it too, because I guess it was cut down, but that was my thought too. Is it seemed like after hanging out with them, he like came back and was like, I'm the only one.
Yeah, and that's gross.
Everyone else was talking about their time, and I couldn't.
So I couldn't join in. And then who was the guy that went back to his girl and was like, we didn't talk about sex at all? Josh was so pissed. He was like, you liar.
Oh, that was, what's his face? The one we have problems with.
Nick. I was going to say it sounded like a Nick thing. Okay. So, yeah, I just really like Calibria, too. And I want her to, I don't know, fall in love and get married forever. She seemed to love him at first. Like, their meetup was so cute when they first met. I was like, so, yeah, I don't know. I'm still holding out a little bit of hope. I love his outfit.
To all my girlies running their own business out there, this is for you. Because today's support comes from Square, the easy way for business owners to take payments, book appointments, manage staff, and keep everything running in one place. And right now, listeners can get up to $200 off Square hardware when you sign up at square.com/go/sesh. That's SQUARE.com/go/sesh. Square makes the experience for everyone, whether that's the person who's selling the item or the customer, so seamless. A couple weeks ago, I was at a concert and I purchased merch and they used Square and it was so easy. I literally just tapped my card and boom, I was on my way. I love how seamless it is, and it's really easy to use as a business owner as well. because we have actually used Square before when we sell merch in person. And again, it makes it so easy to use. It's really easy to set up. And it's so nice because Square works for one location: shops, pop-ups, mobile service businesses, and multi-location franchises. You can take payments at a kiosk, counter, website, or with your phone, all synced in real time. And Square does so much more than just take payments. You can also track sales, manage inventory, and access reports in real time, whether you're in the shop, on the go, or running things solo. And Square supports every major payment method, including tap to pay, and offers instant access to your earnings through Square Checking. Square has built-in tools like loyalty and marketing to help you connect with customers and reward them for showing up again. The hardware looks polished and fits right into your space without feeling intrusive, and the software is incredibly straightforward and intuitive. You don't need special training. You can just set it up and start taking payments quickly. With Square, you get all the tools to run your business with none of the contracts or complexity. And why wait? Right now, you can get up to $200 off Square hardware at square.com/go/sesh. That's SQUARE.com/GO/sesh. Run your business smarter with Square. Get started today.
Okay, Madison and Joe.
Oh my gosh, Joe is just...
Joe, wow, Joe. You know what? The first red flag about Joe hit me when Madison starts telling him about her condition, which,
yes.
Do you know what that's called?
No, but
Josh was researching it. It's really serious.
It's like her one eye, there's potential that, like, her eyesight's not the greatest, and then there's potential, like, completely, like, leave.
Yep. She may not have full vision. She may one day be blind. She's like, that's why this show is going to be so interesting for me, because I may actually might need to be blind for me. First, she tells him I may, like, lose my vision one day.
Right.
Something to that degree.
Yeah.
And then she's, like, explaining how at this point in life, certain times the peripheral vision is an issue for me. And so someone will give me a high five and I won't high five them back. And he starts laughing. He goes, oh, no.
Yeah, his response was horrible.
I remember that.
That was, like, the first moment I was like, Joe, absolutely not, my dude.
Yeah.
Can you imagine someone telling...
No,
like,
I'd be so upset, you dickhead.
Especially, it's like, if that's what she told you first and you didn't get how serious it was, maybe I'd understand a little bit more. But she already told you she may lose her vision completely, and you're over here laughing in your little stupid box.
And then he was so concerned, like,
shut up.
Almost like, like, he wanted to walk away at that moment.
I know.
Then you should have. Go. Be gone.
What do you guys think about Madison?
I don't really have an opinion. Like, she seems sweet. She seems sweet.
In Mexico, though, when he gets extremely wasted, remember that? And goes back to the room, and then it's like...
He's, like, freaking out. He's like, whoa, you look all dressed up. And she's like, I just got back from the pool.
That was so wild. Yeah, they all, like, met up. Then he's like, I need to go back. And you could tell he was smashed even at the pool. Then, yeah, and then he was like, what, dude? I was just taking a nap. Have you ever woken up before?
What the fuck was that? I was like, you stupid
She's
fuck.
like, fuck me for trying to get you some water.
He reminds me of, like...
That was insane behavior.
A 20-year-old frat bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
And then him talking about her physique and how he's not used to dating, I don't know, girls. Or he's used to dating thinner girls,
like, you're not my typical type.
Yeah.
That's just something you just don't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you need
No, when he was like, I literally prefer skinny people. He was like, my type is skinny women.
And you could tell from the first
the first, he was like, fuck.
Yeah, he was
this is not my vibe.
Yeah, and, like, I mean, that's the whole point of Love is Blind, supposedly, is, like, dating outside your norm. But the way he said it was, like, degrading.
Very degrading towards her.
Yeah, I know. And she seems like a really nice girl. I have no problems with her so far. She does kind of remind me of Chelsea.
Girl.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Yes.
Other than that part. But yeah, her personality seems kind of similar.
I don't have anything against her, but he's a freak.
Yeah, he really showed his
gets
true
the hell away from him.
Great colors. Because he didn't have any other pod moments that were, like, shocking to me. It was pretty boring. Their
nothing
pods.
that I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I was like, whatever.
Yeah, unless I tuned it out, I was also playing Heyday. You know, I was farming while I was doing this more important shit. Okay, let's move on to...
Last but not least.
Alini and Anton. I love the name Alini.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Really cute. I've never heard that before.
They seem like they're really into it.
I really like them together.
Me too.
I think this is going to be one that goes the distance.
You think they're going
as
down
Lisa
the altar?
Would say. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And like babies.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
If they want.
I don't know about that. I was getting annoyed when he gave her the ring and she was like, how much was this ring? And he was like, $5,000. She's like, oh, that's so cheap. I would expect at least $10,000 to be spent. And he was like,
I didn't hear that part. What? Damn, she really said that. Mm-hmm.
And she's like, yeah, $10,000 is not that much. I expect $10,000. And then she goes, you're gonna make enough for us, right? So I don't have to work, but I still want my lifestyle and to keep getting Botox. And he was like,
oh shit, I missed all of this.
So
I don't know. He seems like he'd be into a girl like that. Like, it's not like I'm like, oh, I'm super fan of these two. I don't really like have much thought on them, but I just think they seem good together.
Sure.
They both worked at McDonald's, not together, but as teenagers.
Together, same shit.
Beautiful.
They seem like they're really
a little
happy.
boring, but
I don't know. Maybe shit's gonna pop off with them because it's been a very boring storyline for the two of them, especially because they got engaged so fast. That is my initial judgment too. Is like that was so fast.
Yeah,
unless a lot of it was
literally
out.
episode like 1.
Not that the entire show is fast, and it's a mockery of marriage, in my opinion. But theirs was like insanely quick.
Did you oh fuck, I just lost my train of thought.
Here's what I'm wondering though. Maybe this will spark your memory. I think maybe something horrible happens with them. Maybe there's a big blow up or some drama, or like we find out that he has a secret love on the side, or she does, or something like that. Because I'm like, it's interesting that the show's kept them in, but maybe they always do have people that are like kind of boring, but end up and just have a good marriage. And,
Did
like,
you
make the show
see
look good.
the like coming up next? Like the previews?
Yes, I did, but was there something with them?
Yes. There was a part where he's like, so you're basically just gonna like he was like, so you're just gonna like take your clothes off and change and just leave them on the ground and you're not gonna do any of your dishes? And she was like, yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
And you're gonna do them for me?
And basically just being like, you're messy as fuck and you don't clean up after yourself. And she was like, that's how it is what it is. And he was pissed off.
I do love when they start going home. That's when it really pops
It's really
off.
good.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You know what's so interesting to keep in mind, too, is that there can be couples that are with them in Baja that we don't even know that they've completely cut out.
And that pisses me the fuck off.
I know. It makes me feel like there's like secret people there.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like in past seasons, they've had people that go all the way to the altar and they cut their entire storyline out of the show.
Why? Because they're just like
either something horrible happened or they're boring or they just whatever.
Yeah, that's
You're not
really
guaranteed
strange.
to be on the show.
No, because one of the contestants, John and I have met, even though I don't remember her.
Really?
But yeah, John was like, yeah, we know her. And I was like, I have no idea who that is.
Wait,
I can tell
who.
you. It's, and I don't think she was on TV at all.
We also know one of them through someone else.
Mm-hmm.
It was Azza. Apparently, I've met her.
Which one is she?
Through a mutual friend, but she was never tried to have.
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
have any
I was
airtime
going to
or
say, yeah,
anything.
I don't remember seeing her.
She had no airtime, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having a great time overall. This is fun for me to watch.
It's a nice distraction.
They're shit shows. And yeah, the only thing that annoys me is that it's just like, I feel like they're all the same every season.
Yeah, they are.
But whatever.
It's what we get, you know.
You get what you get.
Don't throw a fit.
Yeah. Thank you.
And we keep watching it, so.
Yep.
Do you guys have any final thoughts?
Well, so I pulled some places that they go
Oh yeah.
in Denver. And so, because this was recorded, I believe, 2024. Because,
Right.
yeah, because
They
obviously,
recorded so far in advance.
which is so interesting. But
I'm excited to see where they go next.
I know, like when they get back.
Couple drop.
So I found on this article that this is a house that they like do, I don't know, interviews in, or they like,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, go to. So that's like in University Park area.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, they go to like all your, regular places downtown.
The cast has been seen at Retrograde, Speakeasy in Denver.
That's what's actually
that's
really
where
cool.
Sweet Action ice cream is. I've had Sweet Action.
Did you know there was a speakeasy in there?
No.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I've been. Can't remember.
Okay.
My neighbor Felix, the one in Centennial, I've been there. Odell Brewing.
My neighbor
Sounds
Felix
like I've
sucks.
been there.
The drinks are good, but the food blows.
What
What is Le Bilbo? Le Bilbo quit.
Oh, no, I haven't been there.
It's like
Maybe
a
that's
French
different.
restaurant.
Okay. Le Bilbo quit.
Linger. I've been to Linger, I think.
Yes.
I've been to Linger too. Ooh, Linger's yummy.
Route to Ride, the yoga.
Falafel.
Falafel. You dumbass.
Falafel.
We went to this other restaurant and I was, do they have falafel here? And I was like, you know the word.
Falafel.
It is fun to hear them talk like, oh yeah, I take my dog walk
Yeah.
around Wash Park. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I literally was there on Sunday.
Yep. It is fun.
So anyways, yeah.
Any
Let
final
us know
thoughts?
what you guys think. Any other final thoughts, ladies?
I mean, I'm just not watching it to find people fall in love. I'm watching for the mess.
Exactly.
And it is
Exactly.
giving me that this season.
It's
Yeah.
really become a mess show. Did you watch the first couple seasons, Jess?
Oh, yeah. I think I've watched every season.
Like, there were some good, like, powerful relationships.
Oh, yeah. Like Lauren and
beginning.
Cameron from season 1 still going strong.
I feel like they should replace Nick and
yes,
Vanessa.
They would be so good. And people adore them. They would just be so good at it.
Yeah. That would be an excellent move from Netflix to get rid of those two idiots.
That's just like not nearly as fun as watching people act insane. I'd much rather be watching.
Yeah, but it was different back. It was like there was
both.
Interesting.
It was like both.
Yeah, there were some
insane.
shit shows, but there were more. Yeah,
and there was also love, and it was blind.
Yep.
Love is not blind,
and they used to have better body diversity. I do think, like
body
I said,
diversity.
body. But yeah, I think this season there was a little bit more of that.
I don't know. I feel like
it's tiny bit. Like I'll take anything at this point with this fucking show.
Yeah.
At least they weren't all models this time.
I'm looking forward to see where they like just the Denver filming part.
Yeah.
This Wednesday.
So we'll be back next week, a week delayed.
That's so annoying.
To talk about what we thought of this coming week.
Let us know your thoughts, though. And let's get in.
Oh, shit. I need to pee.
Debate.
I need to, like, refresh. I need to, like, spray something on my face and wake up a little bit more. This is about to pop
I need to go ice my
I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared a little bit.
We can spray the poop spray.
Oh,
that'll wake us right up.
Janelle, we have fart spray. Oh, the fart spray from last episode that they were talking about in
the
first story.
I ordered it because I was like,
did you just decide to do that? You were just like, let me try that
Well,
out?
I was writing the story about poop spray, and then I was like, I gotta buy this stuff.
I wanted to see if it actually smelled like poop, so I sprayed the tiniest spray
right near Jessica.
No, it wasn't even that close.
It was very close to her.
Wasn't.
That side of the office was bombed, dude. It smelled like a litter box.
Spray in the biggest part of our office, which is like this big warehouse.
It was.
And then I ran the fuck out of there. Just comes running. She goes, "Did someone spray the poop spray?" I was like, "Fuck!"
It was like 5 feet from Jessica's desk.
It smelled really. I was like shocked at how strong it was.
Bad. No, I literally thought like one of the dogs had an accident. And then I like very quickly was like, "Wait, did I have an accident? Oh my God.
Did I shit my pants?"
And then I was like, "Wait a minute." I know what's going on here.
It smells exactly like a litter box, if you know that scent.
It's crazy.
It's so bad. Oh my God, it's so
Luckily,
strong.
it didn't last that long.
We had to open the garage.
We opened the garage door and aired it out.
Poor Ian was like dying back there.
It's gone now. It didn't last long, but it was strong.
Now I understand the respiratory issues that these kids were
imagine spraying that like all day, all over the place.
So we need to, what we've decided is we need to prank the lights out guys.
Yeah, so don't tell them.
At some point.
We need to figure out how to prank
you guys
their
should film it and put it in this.
I think we should do it under the door while they're recording.
Oh, yeah.
And
But
then see if they exit.
Josh isn't there.
No, not today.
Okay.
Josh has a sinus infection, so he's not there. But next week, maybe?
Yeah, right when he has
a Halloween.
Right when
it's
he heals his sinus.
It's like going to be so bad.
It's going to be so bad. There's like no air circulation there.
Yeah, it would be. They like wouldn't be able to go back in.
That's true.
If they did that to ours, then I'd be pissed.
We should just do it like in the back, or like let everyone else know so they can leave, and then
give a warning, please.
Yeah.
Don't do that again.
But Ian will tell Austin.
Wait, what?
Ian knows, so he'll tell Austin.
No.
He'll be able to recognize that scent.
Yeah, but Ian will tell Ian to leave. He'll be.
Don't tell them.
He'll be a team player. He won't. If we tell him not to,
that's true. If we give him a heads up, he won't. Yeah.
He won't.
Okay. Yeah, guys, don't.
We should
tell
do
them.
it
Don't
today.
go comment on their
because
Instagram.
Josh isn't here.
That's true. Maybe we shouldn't do it to Josh because it's not gonna help his sinus.
No, the second he gets rid of his sinus infection, we'll bomb his fucking office with poop spray, and then he'll get another one.
When it comes to sending and receiving money, there's only one choice for me, and it is Cash App because it is the most convenient. I can trust it. I like the whole layout. It's very simple to use for someone like me who needs simple things. I love how fast it is to sign up, to get started, to get rolling with Cash App quickly. And it's more than just a safe way to send and receive money. With the Cash App card, you get tons of extra perks without hidden fees. Think early access to concert pre-sales like Kendrick Lamar and Sabrina Carpenter, plus discounts on everyday purchases at brands you've probably already been spending money on. It also keeps your money safe by automatically flagging suspicious transactions and letting you lock your card instantly if it's lost or stolen, which is so nice. You can just lock it from your phone, even if you're just feeling a little anxiety. You're like, I don't know where it is. Maybe it's in my car. Maybe it's somewhere in the house. I don't want to take that chance. I'm going to lock it real quick. I mean, that is really nice. And for a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use the code CASHAPP10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners customers. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, A-Block, Inc. brand. Visit cashapp.com/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Are you ready for the Taylor Swift, Charli XCX album discussion featuring maybe Olivia Rodrigo as well?
I am ready.
I am ready to learn. We have Haley in the house. Welcome to the show, Haley.
Yo, let's go.
And as a reminder, Jessica is also here.
Whoop, whoop.
Now, today, Jessica is representing Reformed Swiftie.
Correct.
Ex-Swiftie, you could say, to some degree.
To some degree.
Like, jury's kind of out. Don't know where you fall.
Don't know where I fall,
where you feel?
But not huge Swiftie status anymore.
Okay, not huge.
Woohoo!
So you were like Swiftie.
Oh, I was the Swiftie.
Like a nifty Swiftie.
Oh, yeah, I was a nifty Swiftie.
That's a thing.
No,
it is now.
Remember
all right.
nifty United States?
Yeah.
Anyway, Haley is representing the Swifties today.
Correct. I am going hard for my girl. Someone needs to in this room of haters.
You know what? I will kick you out. We're not doing that. We're not pretending to barf.
We are. No, we're not pretending to barf.
Not when people are talking, or I'll have to remove you from this debate. Because actually, it won't be me removing. It will be Sydney, who is acting in as Lester Holt today.
That is me. Yep.
She's moderating this debate.
Now, Kendall and I have opinions as well.
Yeah, where do we fall?
I think everyone knows where I fall. I'm not a fan, never have been. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
You told me you listened to... What did you call it?
Oh, she called it Romeo Take Me.
Yeah, she's like, I listened to Romeo Take Me for 4 hours on a plane one time.
Yeah, I did. So people are like, you never listen to her songs ever. You've never listened to anything about her. And I'm like, yes, I have. What is that? What is the album called?
That, I believe, is the Fearless. That's the Fearless album.
Okay, I liked that album. And when I was in like 7th grade or something, I was on a plane and I listened to Romeo Take Me for like 4 hours straight and cried my little eyes out looking out the window. So I have had my moment.
Romeo Took You.
It's called Love Story.
It's a love story. Yeah, that song. So I have listened to that one. And I've heard a lot of songs. How could you not? Okay.
But you don't know any of her songs that wouldn't be considered radio hits, which is a fair point to say.
I believe that is a fair point to say.
You haven't given any of her like more poetic songs that are considered good writing.
Is the reason that the teardrops are on my guitar.
That song wrecked me as a kid. So, okay, when it comes to me on the Swiftie spectrum, I'd say I don't have like much of an opinion. I really around the Reputation times, like really didn't like Taylor Swift. Banned her from my wedding.
Shake It Off?
I believe so.
Ugh.
No.
I don't.
It's not.
But just beyond, like, I didn't come back to her until like Evermore or Folklore. I can't remember which one came first. Folklore. So you like those. So I just did not like, pretty much 2015 to
Bad
like
Blood
maybe
makes
2020.
me want to.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm not going to finish that sentence, but don't like it. Don't like it.
But like I had a kind of a resurgence where I was like, okay, she's annoying me less and less. If I had a wedding now, maybe I would unban her from my wedding. And then I was like a serious Swiftie when I was young. Like I would stay up till midnight to download the new albums. I knew every single word. And I still, her old songs are my favorite. Like I'd say probably my favorite song is... It's tough, but like I think First Kiss is probably my favorite song.
How does it go?
Going really bad.
How does it go? I'm sure I've heard it.
With your first kiss, or Last Kiss.
Wow,
that just threw me off.
Okay,
I am pregnant. I do listen to the song all the time though. Last Kiss, never imagined it, and it's about I think Joe Jonas maybe. I don't know, but like I loved her, like White Horse. I loved all that. Like I ate it up. Like me and my friend would sit on the bus and it was a big part of my childhood. So there's always that part of me that still loved her. Then Evermore. And I really liked the Dead Poets Society.
Nope.
What's that?
Nope, not the Tortured Poets
Department.
Tortured
Poets Department. I actually really liked.
Dead
I'd say
Poets
like
Society.
75. That's a movie.
That's why that came in my brain.
Oh.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Yes.
You guys obviously grew up together, so
yes.
Did you listen to Taylor Swift when Kendall was really into her?
I don't remember. Probably. Yeah, but I don't remember a lot.
We were too busy with the Amanda Bynes album soundtrack from the movie.
Perhaps.
We were like, skip down Mystic Street, have a smile, it's on me. You guys should see our dances. We had some good times.
Yeah.
We were never Swifties together.
But I will say, I think for how much shit we are alike and share one functioning brain cell together, our taste in music, I would say, there's a lot that we don't have in common as far as our music
have some
taste.
overlap.
Yeah, we definitely have overlap.
We come together with like Megan Thee Stallion, Odessa,
Fetty.
Gregory Allen.
We love Gregory Allen.
Definitely Fetty.
We love Fetty. We love Sabrina.
Akon.
We love Akon.
Mm-hmm. So
Brittany.
we do some,
But there's a lot of stuff that we also have differing opinions on with music. But anyways, to answer your question, I don't think so. I can't really remember.
Okay.
So I'd say like I've never cared enough to like go fight for Taylor in a debate. So I don't feel like I can call myself a Swiftie because I've never analyzed the music. I couldn't tell you every name of a song on every single album other than the really old stuff. And then I don't know who they're about. And I don't know all of her ex-boyfriends and like the lore. I don't understand any of that. I also don't really like know much about her as a person, although I feel like she's fairly private for being as big as she is. But the only I've seen her documentary and I liked that. It left a good taste in my mouth. So, but then my last opinion to final off before I really hand it over to the ladies is this new album was horrendous. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? I could not believe. Haley, I thought you agreed with me the other night. Even the Swiftie here agrees. Most Swifties online I've seen, it's kind of the norm.
No, she's probably the one that's like,
no, you don't understand. It was purposely bad to try and prove a point because when she was in middle school, she had beef with this one guy and it was bad. So now she's making a bad song.
Listening to that, I was back on the bus.
May I defend myself?
You may. Go ahead.
This is for entertainment purposes, okay? I do believe what I'm going to say. However, and I am going to mention my beliefs on this album, all right? I'm not going to give up my debate points yet, but...
Oh my God, you got a lot of points.
We've got points.
These girls pulled this shit together in 2 hours.
I just want to specify this is for entertainment purposes.
Meaning what?
Yeah.
It's all goofs and gabs, you know?
We have a lot of love here. Nothing's that serious.
No, that's another thing.
I gave this disclaimer in the beginning of the show, Haley. Don't worry. I got you. But what do you think of the album? The Showgirl.
Okay, well, this is a great way to start my intro.
Are you having your opening statement?
I can go into my opening statement with that.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. All right.
That leads me into my opening statement.
Okay.
Is this an album that I want to listen to? No.
Case closed.
But that's not really what I'm defending here. What I'm defending is that I don't necessarily have to like it. The whole point about Taylor Swift is she's not really an artist that is always the same kind of music, always. That's the whole point of the Eras Tour, is she has gone through so many different genres and different types of music. I do not have a single song that I like off of Midnights. I also don't like Lover, which is the one everyone's comparing it to. So this isn't new for me to not like some of her albums. It's just that I like different parts of her eras, and this is not an era I love.
Damn, I liked Midnights.
However, what I will say is I do think I appreciate this album for the era that she is in, which, you know, if we think about this, she will have been writing this while she was on her Eras tour. And she's always writing about whatever life she's living at that moment. Was she not living the life of a showgirl every single night? Bus, another plane, whatever.
Another club.
Yes. It is very much the glitz and glam and the hard part of being on the road. So I'm going to defend that I think it's okay if I don't like it and I see how it fits into her life that she just wrapped up.
Okay, we gotta clean. Fast? Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here.
Okay. Let me wrap up my opening
Lester,
statement.
Please.
What I do want to say, because I am a fair debater here, I do think that, and we're going to get into a few different points, that's my defense of the music aspect. Her life aspect, I do think she is very much in a different world that we don't necessarily understand right now. And I think she's a little disconnected from her fans right now. Okay, I will say that. But I think
in reality.
Yes, I think that I think she doesn't know what her fans want anymore. But in my last defense, do her fans even know what they want anymore?
Ooh, that was a nice way to end it. Okay, before Jessica chimes in with her opening statement, I just want to say the whole showgirl thing, I didn't get showgirl from the album, though. Like, that was the life she was living. Why didn't we hear it in the album? It wasn't showgirly. It just wasn't.
Also, can I really quickly just state, I feel like I have literally through social media listened to this album already, so I feel like I can have somewhat of an opinion. Because even though I'm not a fan, I have listened to a fair amount of her music just based on the fact that she is the most popular artist in our society right now.
Oh, for sure, in the planet.
So I would say that it wasn't showgirly either. It was whiny middle schooler. Oh. And that's all I'll say about that.
Oh, that scares me for you.
It was really hard because at the end of the day, people can say whatever they want about Taylor. And I've always been like, well, you can't really take it away that she's an amazing writer. She's a poet. Like, her lyrics sometimes are just sometimes they're radio shit bullshit. But she's such a good writer. And this album, you can't say that. The writing was so bad. I cannot believe she actually put this out.
Maybe because she was busy on her Eras tour.
Well,
you know,
people keep saying she's in love.
She's always had lighthearted hits that weren't all like we know "Shake It Off." Hello, like it's not always all.
But this lyricism. Whole album was lighthearted hits. But even those lighthearted hits in the past have had better writing than this.
We're gonna get into this in our music debate. We've got this.
We have. I will back out.
Intro statements. Lester, I would like a moment from my opening statement.
Okay, yes. Please give us your opening statement.
My fellow Seshies, I come here today as someone who has been on a journey. I once was someone who identified as a Swiftie. I went to the Eras tour. I did only pay $200 during the Capital One pre-sale, but I didn't flip those tickets. I could have for $2,000, but I didn't. Instead, I made my own outfit inspired by her look in the Bejeweled music video and passed out a lot of friendship bracelets. I, too, once clocked the Easter eggs and waited for Rep TV to be announced. Do I still think Folklore is one of the best albums to come out in the last decade? Absolutely. But on October 3rd, otherwise known as Mean Girls Day, a catastrophic event changed the trajectory of my life. And that was the release of Life of a Showgirl. I listened as my mind raced, wondering how the same people who made Blank Space, Delicate, and I Knew You Were Trouble could also make such bewildering art with lines like, "Girl, I don't need to catch the bouquet. To know a hard rock is on the way." Or, "I have been afflicted by terminal uniqueness. I've been dying just to try to seem cool." How did we go from Bad Blood, one of the most fun diss tracks of all time, to actually romantic? And in that moment, I knew I could no longer be a Swiftie. So I am here to argue that it's okay to no longer be one. We can still respect her. We can still keep our Lover House Lego sets. We will always have Evermore, but we can also make an escape in a getaway car.
Oh my God. That was amazing. You know what? You can tell she's a writer, ladies and gentlemen. That was excellently written. Also, Haley, very good too. Both of you, excellent job.
I am not a writer. I know, but you had the passion.
I come from the heart.
Yes, you really did.
No, I loved that, Jessica. You brought me to tears.
Oh my God, thank you.
The eye contact to the camera, gorgeous.
Thank you.
The puns, stunning. There were things in there that I didn't even fucking understand, and it moved me.
No, I really was a Swiftie. I was deep in the Swiftie. And can I just say, like, it's still okay to be a Swiftie. It is. But it's also okay not to be a Swiftie.
You know what? I love this. I love this healthy debate we're seeing too.
Yes.
First of all, no one's falling asleep. No one's too old to function. Oh. No one is using insults and going too low.
Not yet.
This is beautiful.
I hope
Let's keep that up, ladies. Let's set an example for America.
And can I just say I love Haley so much? Obama.
I'm sorry. No, it is important to note that we both have very strong Aries placements. So the more passionate you see us get towards each other, the more love that's coming off from us.
It's true love. It's true love. Everything's
there's
fine.
no fucking beef here. Or is there?
That being said, let's fight.
That being said, I would like, since I started the intros, I would like you to lead do you want to lead the music debate, or do you want me to lead the music debate?
Should we do it?
How do you guys want to get into it? Do you have like your main points?
We both have our main points.
I have main point. I have also notes for each song if we wanted to go song by song.
Every single song?
Yeah.
I did
every song she's ever written?
No.
From the album?
From the album. There's only like 12 songs.
I didn't do I didn't do every single song, but I do have my main song. So should I go first so that you can rebuttal?
I can rebuttal your song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds wonderful.
Let's face it, sometimes talking about your vaginal health can be a little bit uncomfortable. But you know what's more uncomfortable? Having an uncomfortable vagina, okay? When the pH is thrown off, maybe things feel a little funky down there, maybe they smell a little funky down there. That's uncomfortable, okay? And I have the perfect product for you. It is called O Positive. O Positive is a women's health company offering a wide range of symptom-targeting supplements that support women at every stage of life, from their first period to well beyond their last. And O Positive is proud to have the best-selling women's health products at Target and on Amazon. Their Urovaginal Probiotic is one of the top 5 supplements on Amazon, and they have multiple #1 rated products in Target for intimate care, PMS, menopause, and so many other categories. And you might be asking, well, what's so special about their products? Because there's a million of these types of products on the shelf. Well, they create real, tangible results with ingredients that are backed by clinical studies and shaped by board-certified doctors. They're committed to breaking down stigmas and addressing issues many women experience, including hormone health, vaginal health, menopause, and so much more. Their Urovaginal Probiotic is a blend specifically formulated to support vaginal health, including balance healthy vaginal pH, support healthy vaginal smell, and maintain healthy vaginal flora. Because many factors like sex, tight clothing, sweat from working out, hormones, periods, etc. can disrupt vaginal health and lead to an imbalance in vaginal flora and pH, causing unhealthy vaginal odor and taste, abnormal discharge, and of course, discomfort. Urovaginal Probiotic is a blend of 4 powerful strains of Lactobacillus probiotics, backed by research showing these strains support healthy vaginal odor, pH, and flora. In addition, Uro contains prebiotics that increase effectiveness of their probiotics. And results come fast, you guys. When taken daily, 2 capsules a day, Uro delivers noticeable benefits within just 8 weeks. Many see results sooner. And if you don't believe me, just hear it from actual customers themselves. So many people have raved about Uro and left so many good reviews, such as, I am very happy with this product. I've seen results in 3 days of taking this. My sex life is amazing now, and not to be gross, but I can't keep my man off my kitty. He said it smells and tastes really good. Another person says they really help to keep me balanced and feeling comfortable with having sex and life again. So take proactive care of your health and head to opositive.com/sesh or enter sesh at checkout for 25% off your first purchase. That's opositiv.com/sesh for 25% off.
All right, so we have 2 main points that they're going to be debating. It's the music part, and then there's like a personal part. So we're going to start with the music. Haley, would you like to start?
And we're
Thank you.
May I have a clarifying question? Are we debating this particular album?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. How it stands up to other albums as well.
We will be bringing in points of other albums. Thank you, audience, for that question.
You're welcome.
However, the main focus of this part of the debate is the life of a showgirl. Okay. What I would like to start with, I'd like to have you ponder this. What is the definition of a showgirl, and who are we to define that? Little ol' us. Are we showgirls? Do we live a showgirl life?
I'm a showgirl. If you want to have, what does it mean for you to be a showgirl? Like, what's the definition?
My definition is that there's no definition. Every showgirl lives a different life, and that's kind of the whole point of the song, Life of a Showgirl.
Might it be like someone who's on a show or does a show or puts on a show?
Could one say that we are showgirls?
I'm saying we're in a show. So I think all of us today can be showgirls because we're on a show.
You can be a showgirl if you want to be a showgirl.
I think everyone's showgirl life is unique to them.
I disagree.
And that's why would I fight you on your showgirl persona and your showgirl life? I wouldn't. This is her lens of being a showgirl. And also, let's get into the fact that this is a very different album. This is a very different era of her life. Anyone could be it, but also you get to define your own showgirl lens. That she has always done her albums through her lens of whatever perspective she's putting on. This perspective is her idea of a showgirl. Do I love this showgirl? No. Is it my life? No. So that also being said, I think, is this even fully her life? We don't know the lens she wrote this through. She has been in the industry since 2006. She is a creative person. At what point do you just get bored and start doing... Oh, I just almost asked if we could cuss on this show.
No, fuck yeah.
At what point do you just start doing new shit, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, she was nonstop doing the exact same thing every single day, doing the exact same show every single day. She's going home. She's writing this album. She's just doing something creatively different. Now, do we have to love the take? No, that's kind of the risk of doing something creatively different. I'll pause my points, Janelle.
Yes. Question.
I have something to say about that. I don't think was very creative on this album because many of her songs sound like a lot like other fucking songs. A lot of them sound like Jonas Brothers songs, even Michael Jackson songs.
Michael and the Jonas.
I don't know, Jessica, if those are
She's
in
not
your
allowed
points.
to rebuttal yet.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not my.
Okay, that's fine.
yet.
I'm just saying that.
Okay, what I would like to say.
maybe that's what a showgirl does.
Copies other people.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm bored as fuck. I can't come up with my own original content.
Showgirl
So
is like, I've written it all. I've done all the shows. It's over. That's all I got.
if she's that talented and that one of a kind of an artist, write your own songs and don't copy.
She does write her own songs.
Actually, she doesn't write all of them.
She's got some ghosties probably, right? Who doesn't?
No, it's literally fact. Like, she has people co-write with her, which pretty much everyone does.
Yeah, I'm saying she got some ghosties.
Yeah. But like the sound of the songs sound very similar to many of other songs that are already out there.
But is it not a smart business to make a point on Taylor's side? Is it not a smart businesswoman move to be like, I know what these people want. Let me feed them some more. Open up wide. Daddy's got a treat.
They've spiraled.
Yep.
Shut them down.
Okay, I'm going to have to turn you guys off. Okay.
All right, back to me. Yes. Okay, I hear that. And have you not heard that about literally every single main artist ever? Literally. They always have at least one, if not multiple songs that literally even Sabrina Carpenter, who's like the pop girl right now, that is always a thing. Music is a creative aspect inspired by other people, but also people are always going to compare it to other songs. Literally name one artist that hasn't happened to that's at her level and status. Not that's rhetorical, but like you get what I'm saying. So that I'm really not bothered by. Okay.
And that's another song, right? Have all the songs already been written? Who said that? Like Paul McCartney or something? You know?
Don't know.
So with that being said, I think that it's also important to note this is such a shock, and I think this is such an uproar because it is so drastically different from her last album, which was wildly successful and completely opposite. And I do think that's intentional because her last album was long, slow, moody, deep. And this one is literally in every sense the complete opposite. Again, I am more of a fan of those eras of her life. However, I understand that who wants to constantly be writing the moody, deep shit forever, okay? So with that, I'm going to go into a few songs and what I think of them. So a lot of the discourse has been around this album is all about Travis. I do think there are a lot of things about Travis that this album is centered around. I do think that's fun though. God forbid she have the first love that she actually feels like is the one. And
doesn't she sing about all of her loves?
She does.
Thank you, Lester.
She does.
Thank you, Lester.
She does. Great question, Lester. Thank you for bringing that to the stage. Yes, she does. And they all feel very different. And even when she was in, so you would know if you listen to all of them.
Okay, I'm not going to listen to all of them.
I do have to step in here for my opponent real quick and just say this is a respectful moderation and you're doing amazing, sweetie. You really are. But I am going to tear you down in a bit. But
I do know you are.
I'm not tearing her down. I'm tearing her arguments down. I don't think
that's my job.
Well, I don't think that your arguments are fair because you don't know the songs I'm referencing.
I'm just cooking. I'm just letting her cook.
Dang it, you made me lose my point.
Sorry,
Travis.
Oh, yes. Yeah. And she does write about all of her loves and they do always feel different. There are things that have been brought up of she was so in love with Joe and her love songs about Joe felt drastically different. Yeah, we have two aspects we're discussing. Her love and her mental state. I think her love was high for Joe and her mental state was low. I think her love is high for Travis and her mental state is high. And so that's why we're getting these high vibes, high energy, completely different all around. Okay. So I think there's also some important notes that are being talked about in this. Whether they come off as deep doesn't matter. It's still interesting thought points she has, such as life of a showgirl. is the entire cost of fame. And I think it's unique that she brought in Sabrina Carpenter, who went through this entire life of Showgirl with her, being an opener for her. So I think those two doing that song together was really impactful. Do I love it? No, but I defend it. And then Father Figure was probably one of the most interesting ones to me, because I felt like Father Figure was really a fun play on like the whole show business theory of deal with the devil, you know, like making a deal with the devil.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that whole song's about. And that directly plays into this whole show business, that's showbiz baby type of thing. Okay, so those are still really interesting topics that she has. Now, the ones that are about Travis, okay, are fun.
Are they?
We're having fun.
Are we having fun?
I think it's fun, okay?
Is it
now,
fun?
I must put this out.
It seems lazy to me.
I must
as a great poet, one of the most talented people on earth, as people claim, it's giving I'm lazy as fuck.
I have to agree.
I must start with this point. Wood is objectively cringy. I cannot defend Wood.
What the fuck was that?
I cannot defend Wood, and I will not. As a Swift fan, I do also have to acknowledge the ones that are a bit much. That is a bit much for me. I'm sure that was fun for her to write. And I do think she is a little bit of a cringy theater girl sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's okay. Let her be cringe because she's having so much fun being in love and being cringy about her boyfriend's big dick. Okay, period.
I just feel like it's giving, I've never seen a penis in my life, but now I have, and it's big. It's
Can I say, when you see a dickmatizing penis. No, she uses that word. All right, I'm quoting.
She
I'm quoting
used
lyrics.
that in the song.
Unfortunately, a little bit. Yeah, I like to play on it. Sometimes when you've never had a man like that, it'll make you say all sorts of things.
At 35,
I bet. Okay.
Okay,
now I'm going to get into my...
All right, you have 5 seconds left.
Yep.
You interrupted half my point!
Are you Lester?
Sorry.
I'm giving her two more points.
I have my last 2 song points.
Okay.
Perfect.
I feel like I'm not getting a fair stage here.
I agree with you. I think you're doing amazing, sweetie. You really are.
I did, especially because you're kind of like on your own.
You really are.
I am on my own. Let me be on my own.
I'm trying to be more on your side
because I'm trying to support you in this room right now.
Me too.
But you're doing
all right. It's okay. All right. I'm saying it's tall.
Great.
I still got a lot of love for Taylor.
Okay. The last 2 points I have are the fate of Ophelia, I think, is still tied back to her interesting songwriting and the metaphors that she ties into all of her albums throughout, because it's bringing up that metaphoric tragically doomed love interest that is Ophelia, and it's turning into comparing it about how she felt like she was done with love and feels like she was grabbed out of the grave and brought back when she had no hope left. Okay, so there are some deep points there. Okay, and then Opalite, I think that's an interesting peek into her brain. People are saying it's so surface level. It's kind of not. I mean, Opalite is talking about how she wants to leave show business and how she wants to have this white picket life that she didn't really think about before. And so with that being said, I close my music argument with not everything is about Travis, and the ones that are fun. And I think that you have to get past the fact that it may not be your music style, but appreciate the art that she did with it.
The art.
Thank you.
Yeah. A quick question, and I'm just wondering because I watched a podcast where she was on it recently. Mm-hmm. Did she sing about making bread in the Opalite?
Sing about making bread?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she's really into making bread right now.
There's a bread Easter egg that was dropped.
Yep.
Did she sing about bread?
I would have to double check. I just did a re-listen, so I'm a little swarmed with lyrics right now. I'll let my opponent answer that. I don't remember that.
I believe there is any sort of bread talk on this album, as far as I remember.
And now you're dead to me because I burnt the bread.
Sorry.
All right.
I have no words.
Okay.
We're going.
Wow.
We're going to move
It's my turn.
Yes.
I get the floor now. Thank you so much. Okay. To rebuttal. What is a showgirl? I don't know. I don't know if that's up for me to debate or decide, but I will say I expect my showgirls not to be mid as hell. Sorry. I would also say...
Have you been to Vegas on a Wednesday? Sometimes
I sure
they're
have.
mid.
But hey, they're putting their hearts and souls into it, so you know.
But here's the thing.
Agreed.
Wait, I
have the floor. I have the floor. I have the floor.
Oh, whoa.
The floor. I have the floor.
I have a rebuttal for Haley about what the fuck you just said.
Wait.
Hold on, I have to
Is
get
Taylor
this out.
Swift
a bitch in Vegas on a Wednesday? She's a fucking billionaire with every resource under the sun.
She's a bitch in Vegas on a Saturday night.
She's Britney Spears with a fucking residency in Vegas, okay?
We all have a Wednesday and a Saturday night.
No.
That was so deep. That was poetic.
Okay, Janelle and I are going in timeout again. That was bad behavior.
Yep. Okay.
I would also say that she does reinvent herself very well. In the past, she has. We went from Reputation to Lover to Folklore. So we do have like the ebbs and flows of like the deep to the pop and everything. So she is capable of doing it. And I think that is what's so upsetting to me personally, is I've seen her go far with the lighthearted pop, and it's just not hitting here. About your songs specifically, I think we're kind of in alignment. Wood is bananas. It's crazy. It's crazy.
We can all agree on that one.
But also, I'm like, yeah, girl, get it. That's amazing. Like, good for you, girl.
Yeah.
Definitely
and you're right. When you're stigmatized, you do say stupid things. You really do. But for me, it just felt like, oh, being super sexual is working for Sabrina right now. So let me take a little bit of that and do it myself. But she didn't do it in a way that was like cute or cheeky like Sabrina does. She just did it in a way that was like very brash and in your face and literally being like, he's got a redwood, my man. And like, that's
she says
aggressive. Yeah, she keeps calling
she
his
says
dick
it,
a
open
redwood.
my thighs.
What?
His love
Swear
was
to God.
the key to open my thighs. Which like, again,
What the fuck is that?
like, get it, girl. That's amazing. Like,
of course, I'm not
love
gonna
it. But
do cartwheels on his dick for all I care. I'm
Truly.
so happy for you.
Question.
But the writing needs to be a little more finessed and like cutesy and like fun.
Put more thought into it. You're Taylor Swift.
I kind
Oh
of
my
think
God.
Travis asked her to do it. I think he wrote the song.
I think he loves it. Also, he has. I'm
That's
sorry.
embarrassing
Like,
for
there's
him.
a New Heights shout out in it. That's
No
kind of
Heights
crazy,
Oh,
dog.
that's
I think it's
what I
up to
watch.
you.
If your man was
She's
like, "Hey, talk about my big fucking dick, bro," on your, I'd be like, "Ew."
Okay, Haley's
Shut
such a lover girl that like I
I would do
that.
that.
It's cute. Like it is, and it is cute. It is cute. Like I get to support your man, but also, girl, you're Taylor Swift. You don't need to be doing that.
She doesn't need to. She wants to. I would do that too.
I know.
I
That's
would.
really
write a
sweet.
song.
Such a cringe supporter. I would do the exact same
That's
thing.
really
New Highs, that's
really
my man.
Sweet. Okay, so father figure. You cannot convince me this isn't about Olivia Rodrigo. We can get into that in like the personal side of things, but I think it's about Olivia Rodrigo.
I think Olivia Rodrigo is more of the music side of things.
Okay, well, kind of, because they have a beef. Like, they have an unspoken kind of beef. So I don't know if that's more... so we'll say that for more personal. I will say, like, I don't know. It's a weird song. I don't love that she's, like, portraying herself as, like, a mob leader. And if you don't kiss the ring, then, like, you're whack for that. It just felt like a little much. I also think it's weird from going to The Man on Lover, which is all about, like, if I were to take this masculine role, I could own it. I could be so cool. To then being like, actually, I want to be like this weird masculine role and I want to own the industry. It was just like a very bizarre train of thought on how we got here. And I didn't love that.
May I?
Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No,
Hold
you may
on.
not.
No,
Hold
but
on.
I just think we're skipping. We're missing something.
But we're
Lester
going.
do her job.
Lester, please.
Sorry, I'm getting so like wrapped up in your guys'
Thank you.
points.
I know. I'm like getting sweaty now. Okay. We'll go song by song, and then I feel like it would be fair for us each to have a second rebuttal, if that's okay.
Yes.
You can take notes on like what you want to say. You know. Okay. I am with you on Fate of Ophelia. It's a great beat. I love the vocals. It's fun and sweet, and like as a single girl myself right now, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of feeling like the Ophelia phase, but like one day I'll like find the guy and it'll all be okay. Like I agree with you. That is a really sweet sentiment, and I do actually really like that song. However, to me, that's a song that like previously would have been like something like on the back burner of like, oh, you remember Fate of Ophelia? Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Whereas this, it's like the best one, and that's an issue for me. And then Opalite, also agree. It's a great reminder to like, just because you've been through some shitty relationships doesn't mean you have to like suffer forever or suffer for your love. Like I love that like you can always have a clean slate and like your pain like will one day bring you great joy. That's so cute. But it's also very department store. Like I will be hearing that in Walgreens for years and years to come.
Yeah.
And Life of a Showgirl, it's cute. Like it's cute. I like, you know, it's cute. It's a cute track. And I love Sabrina.
I did like Sabrina on it.
I love Sabrina on
love
it.
her.
I love her. I just feel like if we're doing a showgirl themed song, we could get a little more grander with it. So I don't know. Like don't disagree with you on the ones that you like. They are good. They're fine. But they're also like not what she's capable of, what I know she's capable of. And that's where my problem lies.
Is it time for my rebuttal?
Yes, it can be time, I think. Yeah.
Okay. I will start with where you just ended.
Okay.
Where I agree. I don't like her execution of this. I think that's kind of the price you pay when you're like
a showgirl
doing some. Sorry, I'm gonna smack you upside the head. I think that's the price you pay when you try something new. Sometimes it doesn't land. Sometimes, what's outside of your wheelhouse is outside of your wheelhouse because it's not your expertise. And she might be learning that the hard way for sure. I think that's possible. So yeah, I agree with you. I think she could have done better with them. Was it, to Lester's point earlier, was it rushed because she was on tour? She wasn't as much like in her creative zone as she was like, drained. Maybe that's also part of like the poetic side of this, that like a showgirl does not get to put out as much quality because she's being pulled left and right. So I do agree that like, yeah, I don't think it's her best work. I don't. But I do think that there are people who are saying that they don't think there's still traces of real Taylor in there. I don't think that's correct. I think it is there. The only thing I have to say about father figure, I listened to it and I never felt like she was saying she is Olivia, or I'm sorry. I never felt like she was saying she is the father figure. I always felt like she, like, even when she was saying like me or whatever, I felt like she was putting herself in the position of almost like record labels is what I was listening to it as.
Okay, is it my turn to rebuttal the rebuttal? Yeah. I did not pick up on like a record label. I mean, the lyrics are like, I'll be your father figure. I'll pick up the check when we're at the table. Like, and it was also, there were like, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was like one lyric that seemed very directed at Olivia Rodrigo, where it was like, I believed in you, and then you kind of like.
So I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. So that to me felt like it was like, I would have protected you, girl, and then you messed me up.
I don't think it's her.
Debaters.
Yes.
I just would like to say that some of us, I'm not going to say who, don't know what the fuck is going on with Olivia and Charli. I don't even know what Charli looks like. Okay, it would be great to get pictures of them on the screen and have a little background. Maybe it's time to move to if we're done with music. Or maybe we separate them a little bit because I need help there. I don't know what the hell is going on.
If I had time, I literally would have made you a PowerPoint presentation and you informed you of, thank you. And like would have informed you of all this, because there's something about my brain where I obtain a lot of really useless information, and this is all it.
This just isn't the information I've obtained.
But I will gladly give an explainer.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, I think I don't disagree with it. I think I think that there are two different coins, or two different sides of this coin. I think that it just depends on what you believe the writing is. When she says I and stuff, I think she's using it as a story, like I believed in you. I almost felt it like, we can go to sports. Shout out Travi.
Football.
Where it's like they a lot of the time teams take disadvantaged youth and promise them all this money to sign their life away to a team, and then they like bench them the whole time. And I think it's very much like of the overarching idea of someone, I offer you all this, you let me down, I ruin your life. I could see how people are saying it's Olivia. I'm gonna say agree to disagree on that one.
Okay, so then we can move on. But my thing with that is, if she's doing a storytelling element like that, where she's like placing herself as this almost evil person who's gonna like help the little guy or whatever, then the storytelling that was in Folklore and Evermore should be present, and it's not. That like sort of rich like painting the world and like making it very obvious that like this isn't me saying this is like a character I'm making, because she has done that before.
Yeah.
But to me, I read this as like very literal, like I am the father figure for you and I'm going to protect you until you screw me over and then we're done. So that's interesting. I don't know. I just, at the end of the day, am disappointed, and I know what she could do. She could do better. Yes, it's probably correct that she was like super tired, spreading herself thin on the Eras tour. But baby girl, no one made you do that. You kind of signed on to make this album. And I'm sorry, you have Max Martin and Shell back.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I need like a stamp of disappointment.
Okay, so should we move into this personal drama?
Because it seems like you guys are on the same page.
Kind of, yeah. I don't know.
Okay, so coming off of that segment, I don't really have that much to say. I didn't analyze the music that much. I didn't spend that much time listening to it. I kind of very lightly listened to it on Friday while getting ready to record TCKR. So my head was in a different space, and there wasn't anything good about it to me. And I just was sad because I've liked the last couple albums. So I was very disappointed. I did think it was going to be more showgirly, but I wouldn't have liked that more. I don't wish it was more showgirly. That would have been more annoying to me.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That's all I have to say.
That's back to my original statement of, do her fans even know what they want?
I don't think they do. I don't think we do.
I do. I want good music.
Yeah. I like her dreamy vibes. I love Bigger Than the Whole Sky was one of my favorite songs ever.
I like Out of the Woods.
More Dead Poets.
Out of the Woods. Yeah, Dead Poets.
Out of the Woods about Harry.
Are we out of the woods?
Rumored to be about Harry Styles.
I liked it.
See, that's the thing. She can do just like,
is it really? Are her lyrics that good?
I know that's
yes.
Those ones
actually.
I told you songs to listen to, and you didn't.
You gotta listen to Folklore and Evermore. Those albums are like unbelievable.
And
truly,
and Tortured Poets,
and some of Tortured Poets. So Long London.
So Long London was really unique.
I feel like 50% of Poets was pretty good, or like maybe even 75. It was really good.
I was also going through like a really intense breakup when that album came out, so like I understood it, and she understood me. It was so good.
It was beautiful. Do you have any final thoughts on Showgirl or their debate? And also great debate. I'm highly enjoying it. You both sound excellent.
I want more fire in the debate. That's all I'll say. Come on, let's dig a little low.
Wow.
Oh, we're getting there.
Well, now
let's bring out Kamala and Trump a little bit here, okay? Come on.
Okay.
Obama.
Okay.
Okay, let's get into
Well,
it.
now we're getting into the personal side of things. And this is where Haley and I greatly differ on our opinions. So it might get a little spicy. Since you opened last time, would you like me to open this time?
Yes, please.
Okay.
The floor is yours, milady.
Okay. So today I'm going to be speaking about Olivia Rodrigo and Charli XCX and Taylor, the fact that she needs to let the beef go. Okay. So first of all, I am a 365 party girl, brat lover. I love Charli XCX. But before I get into that, I just want to get into Olivia real quick. So I do enjoy Olivia's music a lot. I mean, she's like cool, great vibe, but like too old to be that invested in Olivia Rodrigo. So I just like her from afar. Anyway, so back in 2021, when she was at the height of her fame, she said that one of her songs was inspired by Taylor Swift's song New Year's Day, which is a fantastic song. And because she said that in an interview, Taylor's team came after her and demanded that she have writing credits on that song. And I don't know like all the specifics off the top of my head. It's been a minute too. But basically because of that, Olivia went from like someone who admired Taylor and loved her to like they don't talk or acknowledge each other. We have no idea like what privately happened between them, but they were supporting each other. And then Taylor came for her writing credits and then they stopped. So I think father figure is about that whole situation. And honestly, it's kind of gross to me because Olivia is young and like trying to figure out the music industry, and someone who she thought was her idol did such a weird, shady business move.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Yes,
Can you explain the beef? Like so Taylor started the beef with her because she's pissed off at writing credits? Explain more about that.
Okay, so like again, I don't remember all the ins and outs, but basically Olivia, I think it was her song Deja Vu, she said in an interview that she was like inspired by the bridge, I think, of New Year's Day from Taylor.
Okay.
Yes. And then Taylor, and before that, before any of that, she said that she loved Taylor. And like before she was famous, she was like constantly posting like these like really sweet videos of her singing Taylor's music. Like she loved Taylor. And the two of them were like photographed together. At one point, like Taylor was commenting on her stuff, being like, "Oh my God, you're amazing, queen." Like it was very supportive and loving, kind of like big sister, little sister vibe.
Okay.
And then this writing credit thing happened.
So she's mad because she's like, "Why didn't you give me credit for that song?"
Yes. But
like
now she does
made
have
that
credit.
song, and does it sound like a song from Taylor, or did she like help?
I didn't
with
think
the
so.
idea of it?
That's the like strawberry ice cream.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't think the two songs sounded similar at all, in my opinion. Similar to how like people said Misery Business was similar to Good For You. With a lot of people were coming for Olivia Rodrigo and saying she was like copying people's things. I didn't personally hear that.
I have something to say about that.
Okay.
If Taylor thinks that, then why the fuck, when you play Wood, does the opening sound fucking identical to Jackson 5's ABC.
Dare I say that
Ripping off the Jackson 5, give them credit.
Dare I say that
if you're gonna bitch about Olivia Rodrigo, you should.
Now I want to hear it.
Well, I think
literally we can't put it in, but
what,
I need to know.
Haley? Yes, dare you say what?
I think that we should note that there unfortunately is a difference between Taylor and Taylor's team, and we actually do not know the legally binding aspects of what her team is allowed to go after without her control.
Okay,
just saying.
But,
we don't know.
But can you make that same argument for Olivia?
Okay,
yes.
I want to hear the songs and make a judgment on that.
Okay.
Credit Michael.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me with that?
Wait. So, hold on.
Some genius you are to copy one of the most... I'm sorry, that's ridiculous. And then you're going to be pissed off at Olivia for supposedly doing the same thing?
Okay, so this is where I get a little galaxy brained. So stick with me, okay?
All the songs
Going back to what Haley was saying about how she thinks Father Figure is not about Olivia, but is like this character of like a music industry exec. I'm going to disagree with you hard on that because before the album was released, Taylor announced that she was crediting George Michael's with writing credit, which like, okay, sure, she samples Father Figure. But in my mind, I'm like, that is a dig at Olivia. Because she's saying, see, I did it. I can credit who I'm like copying, essentially.
Wait, so Father Figure is someone else's is a sample?
Kind of. I mean, it is supposed to be a sample. Yes, it is supposed to be a sample of that. So much so that she gave George Michael writing credit. But in my opinion, those two songs don't sound like shockingly similar. So much so that she had to do that.
Okay.
But yes, she announced before the album was released that, hey, I gave George Michael writing credit. And to me, again, that goes back to Olivia, you could have done that for me kind of vibe.
Reading into it.
Okay, I said it was galaxy brained, but
okay, Haley.
It was a little Reddit. It was a little Reddit, but hey.
Do you have anything to say to that?
That's a stretch.
How?
Wow.
You can't just say that with no backup.
I just think that at the end of the day, all she did was give credit where she felt was due. I think you can read into it all you want, but again, I think that's reading into it. Maybe she wants you to read into it though.
Exactly. And why would she want me to read into it? So she can be like, yeah, maybe you should hate Olivia.
Maybe so that you engage with it and then she gets money.
That's cringe as fuck, no? I
Is
thought
that-
she was like
Is that not exactly how
artist.
media works?
Well, yes, but then aren't you profiting off of women pitting each other against each other? Like,
and so
women
she's
on
a
women
mean
fighting?
girl.
She's-
You're literally
that's kind of-
you're literally
Janelle,
saying the argument yourself.
You're getting
Sorry.
a little spicy. I can feel the rage. It's making me uncomfortable.
Oh, apologies.
Wow.
We're trying to keep this a respectful debate.
I can't. I'm one of those crowd people that's like has to be pulled out of the room.
Yeah, you are about to take you off the stage.
All right. Fine, go ahead.
Okay, here's another thing. And then we can move on to Charli or whatever you want to do. Another thing is that Taylor is constantly saying that she puts Easter eggs and hints in her songwriting and in her work. So wouldn't it also potentially be an Easter egg that like, yeah, this, if y'all know the lore about me and Olivia, this is a dig at her?
I don't have a whole lot to say. I still don't think the song is about her. If it is, I do think it's a little like unnecessary, but I do also think it could be for engagement. However, also since it seems so out of left field, perhaps it is so out of left field. Like perhaps there's something that happened behind scenes between them when that whole thing went down that created more beef where it just looks like mean girl energy. I think we can't properly analyze that without knowing. Like, I don't know the aspects of why she came for writing credit. I don't know how those conversations went. I don't know any of that. So I'm going to say I still don't think it's about Olivia. But I see what you're saying. If it is, I could see all your points. I just don't think it is.
Okay. Can I do how many rebuttals do we have left? Can I say
Well, are we moving on?
I would like to block your rebuttal.
Okay. I do have about 30 minutes.
I think we can move on to Charli. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Charli's going to be deep.
Charli's going to be deep.
And then we got to wrap up.
This is my girl. 365 party girl. I am Brat. Okay.
Wait, really question. I have a quick question. Haley, do you like Charli? Like, what's your stance on her? Just her music or whatever? Are you a fan or no? Like, do you not care?
I respect her as a fellow. I think she's a Leo. As a fellow Leo, I am not on her side here.
No, I'm not. Just in general.
Am I a fan of her?
Do you like her music at all?
I think she's messy, and I'm not a huge fan of her music.
Okay,
but
that's fine.
I can appreciate her
that's
messiness. Yeah, great. No, I'm not a fan
of Charli or Olivia.
Is that
Charli?
Oh, okay. What about Olivia?
I like Olivia's music. She has beef with Sabrina.
Oh, jeez, there's so many.
Well,
beefs.
but they kind of like,
but they squash it.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying that she squashed it with Taylor too. So we don't. How long ago was this song written? If it is about her,
but then wouldn't you just like not release it if you're like, that's my girl now, I don't want to do that to her? And then when you work it out on the remix, I'm just saying. Okay, anyway, sorry. Okay, we're moving on to Charli. Like I said, Charli's my girl. I'm a huge Charli fan. Brat was my anthem last summer. I went to the Sweat Tour, and I say 365 Party Girl a lot. So Charli made a statement before Brat was even released that said that there were no diss tracks and that she wasn't coming for anyone. A lot of the songs on Brat are layered in that they are about her insecurities and her jealousies that she recognizes are irrational. So, for instance, on Girl So Confusing, she talks about how she's always been compared to Lorde and that she likes Lorde a lot, but she also feels like Lorde maybe hates her and maybe like Lorde likes her a lot. Like, it was all about the complexities of like a female friendship while also society's trying to say you guys shouldn't get along. And Lorde got it. Lorde did a remix where they worked it out on the remix. Iconic. It's amazing. But Charli had another song called Sympathy is a Knife that again is about like her insecurities and makes some references to Taylor Swift. So her lyrics say, "This one girl taps my insecurities. Don't know if it's real or if I'm spiraling. Because I couldn't even be her if I tried. I'm opposite. I'm on the other side." Then she also said, this is like where it's the most Taylor Swift. "Don't want to see her backstage at my boyfriend's show. Fingers crossed behind my back. I hope they break up quick." So Charli is now married to the drummer of the 1975. At the same time, Taylor was dating Maddie Healy. Now, I've always interpreted this to be that she doesn't want them to break up because she wants Taylor to suffer, but that she just doesn't want those constant reminders that like she's not good enough. Like she'll never be Taylor Swift in her career. And now Taylor's like in this intimate setting where she's just trying to like support her boyfriend. And now she has to see like this woman that like I'm always comparing myself to and I'll just never be. Now Miss Swift is big mad about that, which whatever, kind of good. Like that's not great. But she released a song called Actually Romantic, which is also a reference to Charli's song Everything is Romantic. And first of all, the song has Chihuahua slander in it, and I don't like that.
No.
What is that?
She
That's
says
not slander. That's not slander.
Excuse me.
What'd she say?
She says that like Charli's just, well, she doesn't say Charli, but she says like you're just a yappy Chihuahua in a small handheld bag.
That's not how she said it.
I'm a Chihuahua owner.
Okay, you took it more personal than it was said.
I did.
What she said
really
was you're
personal.
about as intimidating as a Chihuahua in a purse. Barking.
Rude. That was rude.
It's not.
She was rude for that.
It's very loud, but not actually intimidating.
I will have you know, Scully freaks grown men out. She is intimidating. I swear to God. No, I've had like.
Then why are you offended? Because she compared it to that. So then she is intimidating.
She's saying you're not intimidating because you're just like a tiny little yappy thing
in a purse. You can't get to me.
No. She's saying, Charli.
She said in a purse.
No, but she said
purse was said.
Purse was said. Purse was said. But she was saying, Charli, you're just like a little Chihuahua in a purse. You're like yappy. I'll bark. No,
that's how dangerous you are to me. Yeah.
Seems like she's too old for that.
Okay, thank you. Okay, because
Can I
hold on, wait. I'm not done.
Oh, I was just going to read the exact.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, please.
She says, "Quote, like a toy Chihuahua barking at me from a tiny purse."
Yeah, that's so rude to Chihuahuas.
She didn't even use any mean words when using the description.
Okay. That's not meant to be like a good thing.
You're in a purse. You can't get to me. I think she's just saying, like, I'm not scared of you.
But Chihuahuas, come on.
You want her to say, Chihuahua is the big, scariest dog
ever.
Yeah,
because Scully is a big, scary dog. She intimidates people.
You took that personally, and it was not said to you.
Well, I'm sorry. If she came after your child, you too would take it personally.
If she said, you're about as scary as a big Pyrenees, people would be like, that's scary.
Right. That is the irony. That is why it's not okay. Because,
okay.
Anyway. So Taylor kind of made this whole diss song.
Jessica's holding her mic.
That's why I was trying to help. I feel bad.
No, it's fine. I like, again, my lighting's better back here.
You have to do that? I thought you were just choosing to do that.
I am choosing to do that because my lighting is better back here.
Period.
So, and if I put it, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
So understandable. So fair.
Anyway. So Actually Romantic is very much of the vibe of like, oh my God, you're just so obsessed with me. And that is pretty gross, especially when we're pushing 40 years old, Taylor.
Agreed.
May I rebuttal?
Yes, thank you. Yes.
Okay. What's gross is making a song where you're talking about your friend who helped you early in your career and how your jealousy is so raging that you wish bad for her behind her back. I get that you're talking about your own insecurity and your own jealousy. As a friend, if I heard that you're so jealous that you can't even wish well for me, you can't even see my face, yeah, I am going to be upset. That is gross behavior. I helped you early in your career. I'm friends with you. We're dating people in the same band. I think we're cool. You make a song talking about, I don't even want to see your face. I'm so jealous of you.
Dating people in the same band?
Yeah.
So we'll circle back to the main beat.
I thought maybe we were going to Jonas.
Her like heartbreaking situationship, Taylor's, was Maddie Healy, who is also in
Poets was about him,
the
right?
1975. Yes. So Charli was saying she doesn't want to see Taylor backstage at her boyfriend's shows. So therefore, she wants Maddie Healy and Taylor Swift to break up so that she doesn't have to be reminded of her own insecurity of seeing Taylor Swift. If a friend of mine is saying that is okay. Now I'm finding out that we're not actually friends because I don't care how jealous and insecure you are. Like, you don't wish unwell for your friends, no matter what the intentions are. I think that's gross, and I would have the exact same reaction. And also, if we're both artists, I don't think it's fair to say that's so immature of her to make a song responding to this. Who made the song first? Charli. Charli made a song about it first. And yeah, she was talking about her own feelings.
Like Charli started this.
So yeah, you can say that it was Charli reflecting on her own feelings, but you also as a friend can have your feelings about these things your friend is saying about how she feels about you. That is supposed to be your friend, and she's saying these things. And also, might I say, she didn't even go for her like she could have. She's just her, and she just like kind of turned it into so you think I'm pretty? That's so cute. Like, she played coy with it. She wasn't as brutal as she could have been and as I would have been. She played it cutesy as well. And so I don't think that's unfair. Like, you helped her career-wise. Like, what do you mean you're so jealous of me you don't even want to see me? She literally opened for Taylor Swift, and then she had weird things to say about opening for Taylor Swift and said it was like performing to a bunch of children or something. She said something weird about that. If you have the direct quote, let me know. Charli has said weird things multiple times, and I don't think that we should say it's below Taylor to comment on it. This is exactly what being a showgirl is. You're playing into the industry shit going on.
It's good for everyone's
It's
career.
good for everyone. Now who's talking? Everyone's talking about Charli again.
Hey,
Brat has settled back down
on this. Yeah.
Brat has settled back down and people are talking about Charli again. So like,
Okay, excellent rebuttal. Very good.
That was a good rebuttal.
Good points.
Yeah.
Good points
Can
all
I
around, ladies.
Because it my turn to counter the rebuttal. I see what you're saying. It is true, like, that is harmful, that you don't wish well for a friend because of your own insecurities. And I think that that's what that song is working out. Like, she's not saying, like, hey, it's totally okay that I feel this way. She's saying the opposite of, like, what is wrong with me? Like, mentally, what is wrong with me? And yeah, as an artist, it is tricky to, like, put that out to the public and have the public consume. But I would say at the time, it wasn't received as like, this is a Taylor diss track. It was just kind of like, oh, I think that line is probably about Taylor. Okay. And we all kind of like moved on. Like, Taylor's reputation at the end of that was not changed or ruined in the slightest. However, I do feel like now Taylor is so big that any diss track towards anyone else is punching down. Like, it just is, because she is like the most popular artist. She is a billionaire. She is doing amazing. So coming for Olivia or Charli, who are very successful in their own right, but aren't ever going to be at the Taylor Swift level, it does feel like kind of gross. Like, you're just punching down at women now.
I don't think that's fair because they punched first. And I don't care. She's bigger than everyone. So what? She never gets to defend herself because she's bigger than everyone, and it's always going to be punching down. Don't punch first.
Okay, that's fair, but also, like, girl, you're a billionaire. Like,
I know,
everything's
but
gonna
she's
be
still
okay.
a person. That's still her friend. It's not business wise that she's making a diss track about Charli. It's personal. But it's like, why would you do that? And she, at the end of the day, all she does is write about like shit she feels. I would feel pretty strongly, and if I could write, I would write a song.
I just feel like at a certain point, though, like the evolution isn't there anymore. Like, and I would say like some of her diss tracks are incredible. Like Bad Blood, we're kind of getting into music territory now, but like Bad Blood and Better Than Revenge are bops. And this was also like, okay, if you're gonna diss Charli, you gotta do it, girl. And she just didn't. Like, it was very like, I wouldn't even say coy or cutesy, because at one point she has a line that's like, oh, you're like so obsessed with me. I'm like, you make me wet just thinking about how upset. Like, it's a crazy. If someone could look it up, it's a crazy lyric.
Taylor.
It was like,
yeah, she did. She did. Yeah. She turned it into like a wow. The hate makes me horny. Like,
yes, yeah.
I mean, have you ever heard of a hate sex? Have you ever heard of like,
okay, but
like you want to work it out on the remix? Like
she says,
how you work it out on the remix?
She says, quote, "You think I'm tacky, baby. Stop talking dirty to me. It sounded nasty, but it feels like you're flirting with me. I mind my business. God's my witness that I don't provoke it. It's kind of making me wet."
I think it's funny.
I think it's like, okay, girl, relax. Like, she's not obsessed with you. She's just, again, Lord got it. Because like Charli said some things about Lord on Girls So Confusing.
Lord's
and
in this too?
Oh, well, tangentially. Because Lord and Charli had a song, Girls So Confusing, which is also about the same thing of like, I like you as a woman, but I don't think you like me. And like, wait, you do like me? And this is all, it's so good. And so Lord was sent that song and was like, let's work it out on the remix. And they did a remix together.
Okay. I just get so sick of the be the bigger person sentiment. I get so sick of it, because how many times can people keep punching at you and they'd be like, oh, you punched back? I hate it. I hate it.
So how old is Charli? She's 34.
She's like,
she's
34,
right?
yeah.
So yeah, it's really not fair for me to be like, Taylor's too old for that if Charli's doing the same. They're both too old.
And Charli's starting it.
But I think Charli's argument, but like Charli's point is just way more complex than like, oh, I'm like, you suck. Like,
so because you say it better, you get to pick a fight.
Yeah, if you got better words, I think you win the fight.
You do. I mean,
but you started the fight, so don't cry about when people engage in the fight.
But no one is. But the thing is, like, she's not crying about it. She hasn't said a damn thing.
Then why
is
everyone
care.
mad?
Because it's like, girl, grow up. Like,
why do we have to grow up?
It is a little like, girl,
who
grow
started
up.
it?
Because like we've seen this time and time and time again.
So
with
then
Taylor.
tell Charli to stop
it.
starting it. If she.
Don't
start it then. You can't start it and then be like, grow up.
She's not. We're saying that like at least I am, because it is a little like, okay, but girl, at the end of the day, you are so wildly successful. Who gives a shit?
If you can't dish it, like if you're gonna dish it out, but you can't take it back.
She's still a person. I don't care how much money, how much success you have. That's kind of the whole point of what she's saying in this album. I don't care how much money, how much success you have. At the end of the day, she's still a person. Her friend is coming for her. And it's all being framed in, okay, well, these are just her emotions. And these are Taylor's emotions. My friend hurt my feelings. I'm going to make a joke out of it. And did.
But it was a bad joke.
You cannot like the joke, but
I just feel like
that she's not wrong for making a joke back.
I just feel like Taylor is, this might be controversial. She's in a perpetual state of victimhood, and it has.
Thank you.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
And for a while, look.
Constant.
For a while, I was on board. Constantly. I was in it. I was like, yes, girl, feel your feels. I get it. But now it's getting to a point where it's like, you just had the most successful tour in the world. You are like, you're in love. You're happy. Like, everything's great.
The victimhood is insane.
You're telling me
it's
like
how
hard you have
to follow
it
as a fan.
It is. And like, that's taking me out.
I think that was a step past this song. I think that was a step past this song, because I don't think this is victimhood. Your friend said she wants your boyfriend to break up with you because she is so jealous of you. That's not victimhood. That's ew. Don't say weird shit about me.
I think had she, I don't disagree with you on that is like a hard thing to hear, and that is messed up. I think had Taylor come at it as like not like oh, you're just so obsessed with me kind of vibe, it could have read as like more mature and cool. Like had she been like, okay, like that's on you for feeling that way. Like I thought we were cool. You're an asshole kind of vibe. But it was just very middle school of like,
it's so middle
why you just love me so much.
I hate when people start a fight and then don't like your response. You don't get to control my response to the way you treat me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're treating me poorly, I don't care if you don't like my response. I'm going to respond how I see fit. That's kind of the end of the day. I don't think that we get to tell her how to respond to her friend being gross.
Word.
That's fair. And I honestly, like, truly, Charli probably doesn't give two shits. Like Charli,
I think they're both fine.
I think they're both totally fine.
I think they give some shits though.
You think so?
Yeah.
I have a question.
If they didn't give a shit, neither of them would have made any songs about this.
What are both of your thoughts on this part of the song? Quote, I heard you call me boring Barbie when the Coke's got you brave.
My thought is
to deal with the Coke. That seems really low.
No. Charli's like known cokehead.
So
like
that's not low.
Like, it's not low. No, like I love
she
her.
like put it in her music. She thinks it's
she
fun.
has like merch that's like a Coke tray.
Okay,
like,
that's
okay.
That's fine.
It's widely known that she's like yeah, she's got lines of like about how she's literally doing lines. Like so it's very it's known. Okay. So it's not as punching down with that one.
Yeah. Okay. And I also think that my interpretation of that is like you play cool to my face, but the second you're partying, doing drugs, you want to talk shit about me.
Okay.
That's how she said, I heard you call me boring Barbie.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Because they called her like, she was like a wet blanket, right?
Sopping wet? I don't know. Did they call her that?
I think it just means like boring Barbie just means like really, really basic.
Yeah.
Just so she called her something like she's boring and I do.
And that's got to be, So if I had to guess, that's probably something that Charli was going to understand. That was probably specifically for Charli. I bet that's a direct speculation.
Something behind the scenes.
I bet she's referencing something and is like, I found this out and like.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. She heard that she said something, which if that's the case, I think that's kind of fair to say.
Okay. All right, let's move back. Let's move past Charli. Did you have anything else personal-wise, or should we wrap it up?
I don't have anything else personal-wise.
I do.
Okay. Oh.
And then we can wrap it up.
Okay.
I'm gonna shit on my own plate. What is it?
You shit on your plate.
Shit your bed? Shit your bed?
I was just gonna comment on one last thing that I know is gonna be in the comments.
Oh.
People are mad at her about the marketing surrounding this. People
AI.
think it's very cash grab.
Oh,
hold on, everybody pause.
There's an AI thing. There's some AI. I saw that on Reddit.
She used a ton of AI.
All right, so
Kendall, did you hate it because of
or
orange?
For the actual album?
Okay, no, not people are being rude about the album too. No,
what'd you say, Sydney?
I was gonna say, did you hate the way it looked because of all the orange? I thought about you.
I do hate orange.
Yeah.
I actually kind of liked the colors on the front of the album because it kind of gives me Dolphins vibes. Miami Dolphins.
Okay, yeah.
I think the last thing we can say, and then we can wrap it up, is I think the biggest disgruntlement with Taylor is it is feeling like she's getting lazy with the marketing. And I agree. And
can you explain how?
Yeah. And I agree. And I think it's like I said, she's disconnected from her fans because the biggest examples are like the cardigan. People liked the cardigan because it tied into that album, but now they're just doing the same cardigan, different for each album. No, people wanted things that are related to each album.
Can you explain what you mean? You mean there's merch that was a cardigan?
So, yes, she has the song Cardigan. So she released a special edition cardigan. And now with every album, she creates a cardigan themed to that album. And it's become a collector's item. But I think, again, it's like she's close, but doesn't get it. Because people loved the original cardigan, but not because it's a cardigan, because it was tied to the album. Do something unique for each album. And then for these, there were a million different countdowns and releases for things that people just weren't asking for with this album. And it felt cash grabby. And I think it was cash grabby. And I think that the marketing has gotten lazy because she is so disconnected at this point. And like I said, I don't know if it's because she's not listening or if it's because her fans there's so many and they're so complex. And like some of us in here have some opinions on Taylor Swift's fans that sometimes it's just like overwhelming. And she might be feeling that as an artist. Like, I don't even know what you guys want anymore. So I think those are a fair point. I am going to get into the AI, though. I have a very specific point for the AI.
Wait, I think Janelle has something to say back to that.
I was going to talk about the AI.
Yeah, I have a very specific point.
Arguments of people being like I think there's some fans of hers that think you can't have a bad take. If you don't like something, you're missing the point. If you don't agree with something from her, you're just a fucking hater ass bitch and you suck. And so there are definitely like some fans that I think no matter what she does will just blindly stick up for her no matter what.
I think that's in any fan base too, but there's a lot of them with the Swifties.
It's incredibly prominent with Swifties. And like, I'm sorry, but you can't tell me that that's not
where
more
they
so
like
than others.
attack you.
If you have any sort of differing opinion, they come at you insane and act like you're a bad person or you want to like personally hurt Taylor Swift or something. Like,
raise
it's
your
ridiculous.
hand if you've been victimized by.
I was gonna say, and
it's
so
ridiculous.
I think that's
And you
exactly.
Guys, but you guys are literally like,
check yourself before you wreck yourself. It's
I think
embarrassing.
like when people say like, "Oh, Swiftie fans are crazy," and you come at people crazy, okay, you're literally proving the point.
It's just like none of this matters that much.
But to them, it's like their entire livelihood. You get personally offended.
Oh, did that offend you, Haley?
No, I just had something to say about
that. If you agree with that, this doesn't matter that much.
No, that's exactly what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Is that's the whole point of this segment.
You guys are
is that
besties
we're
after
showing
this.
how you can disagree. The whole point of this segment, that's why we said entertainment purposes. The whole point is to show that you can disagree and still all be friends and like not attack each other as persons.
Swiftie handshake.
Yeah. Oh my God, of course.
Yeah. None of that slapping.
Yeah, well, they're not nuts. They're neither of them are.
Because if they were, they wouldn't.
And like, I will say,
but I'm like, there are some people out there who would be so pissed off even at you, Haley, for having any sort of critique on her. And that's the shit that drives me fucking crazy.
I've seen that with every fandom, though. I've been a huge part of the 5 Seconds of Summer fandom, One Direction. And you know what? I'm going to say, as a diehard One Direction, you were, if you get it, you get it. If you were in that fandom, you get it.
I was in it.
Every big, like dominating fandom is psychotic. And I do not ever agree with that kind of thing. So my last thing is with the AI, I think the AI was lazy. I think the intentions were good. She did the different videos.
What was AI?
Yeah, so she did these different videos, these immersive videos of different rooms with Easter eggs, and basically everyone had to
show me on screen just like an example.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was,
and everyone had to band together to like solve them, and each room in different cities gave a different word. And I think the intention shows, because at the end of the day, when you put it all together, it came out to, you must remember everything, but mostly this: the crowd is your king. That was her saying like a nod to her fans that at the end of the day, the crowd are the people who like are reigning. They are the ones that are making this for you. So I think the intention was to thank her fans and give her, because her fans love Easter eggs. I think she thought they wanted a puzzle. They wanted to.
Okay, so then make it without AI.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is I think she thought that, but then the execution of it was poor.
Like, dude, you have every resource at your fingertips.
I'm just saying, I think that one wasn't a cash grab.
It's just a really
it's
bad,
just
lazy.
It's so fucking lazy. For real, dude. You, Taylor Swift. And
it's like setting a bad example, too.
Of just like, you have every resource on this planet. I don't care that you're busy on tour. You can hire, you have a zillion people who work for you.
And she's always been known for treating her team great. Like, she gave them all huge tips on the Eras tour, and like they have. So
don't be lazy and use AI for your promo, dude.
Yeah, that just like takes away from you as an artist, especially
right. That's what I'm saying. And people who are running around being like, Taylor Swift's the greatest artist of our time. Really? Someone who's using AI to make their promo videos? I think that's.
Well,
they weren't promos.
There's a lot of fallen fans after this.
I'm sure there are, but I know there's
Jessica being one of them.
Yeah, truly.
It wasn't the promo. It was a different thing. But anyways, so I say that to say my final statement is,
where's the AI thing?
I see her intention.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Haley, what is it?
Wait, I also have a rebuttal to that. If we're running out of time, though, I don't need to.
Yeah, I know. We only have 10 minutes.
We have time.
So just say my closing.
You can say it. Go ahead. We're just checking this out.
I think to like Haley's point about the marketing, and this is a little controversial, and I'm so sorry, but it is getting to a point that it is really ridiculous in how much merch and vinyl variants and CD variants that she's trying to shill before the album comes out. And when you release an album like this, like if I was a fan who bought all that stuff, I would have lost my mind. Or like charging fans to like come experience the music video in theaters when it would be released on YouTube like just a few days later. Like, we're getting into a very intense capitalistic place with it. And the art is not where it should be if you're going to be doing that.
That I agreed with. That's why I brought it up, because I do think the materialism of the promo got out of hand.
It's out of hand, yeah. And if you don't have the substance to back it up.
I would have never known.
What? The glass with the ice cube? It was so fake looking.
Oh, hey,
really?
Kendall, did you know the bear and the old lady were AI?
Yeah,
Janelle told me.
She goes,
how'd you know? How'd you know about me knowing about that?
Because you liked it or reposted it or something.
I reposted it. I sent it to Janelle.
You either liked it or reposted it.
Oh, I retweeted it on Twitter or TikTok. I sound so old. I reposted it on TikTok.
And I saw it and I was like, should I tell her? And I was like,
no, but I to my credit, I did text Janelle and said, is this AI? And she said, yeah.
Okay.
It was an old lady hand
Josh fell
feeding
for
a bear.
Too.
Nice.
I thought it was real.
That was so cute. I also do have a closing statement.
All right, should I say? I'll say
how many fucking fingers the bear had. It had like 30 nails on its one hand.
My closing statement is:
I have no closing statement.
I still love her. I support her in her creative endeavors. I don't think this was her best creative endeavor, but I continue supporting her. I think she needs a fucking break. I think she is producing less quality music because of a few different factors, but also I think let's go into Opalite and girl, go find your white picket fence and go chill. Like you need to give it a break. But I still support her and I still think she's phenomenal. And
didn't she take a big break before Folklore or Evermore?
Before
like
Reputation?
She took like a year off and she also wasn't
after
seen.
Reputation.
And so I think it's a unique take, however, poorly executed. Okay. Womp womp. Love you, girl.
All right, that was a nice. I like that.
Want
Very
love
good,
you,
very
girl.
good. Excellent job, Haley. Way to represent and be fair. Good job.
Okay,
Jessica.
My fellow Seshies, if you take anything away from this debate, please let it be known that I love a pop girly. Gaga, Ariana, Sabrina, and still Taylor. But I cannot stand idly by as someone whose music was 10 out of 10 now has fallen below mid. I could excuse a private jet. Actually, I can't because my sister is an environmental scientist. I could excuse the millennial cringe. But I cannot excuse bad music. The life of a showgirl has left me as a crumbled up piece of paper lying here because I remember Red, 1989, Reputation, Folklore, Evermore, and even Lover all too well. But my Seshi Swifties, please know that I don't judge or hate you for your love. Honestly, whatever you like. Like, who cares? Truly. Like, yeah.
Amen.
Like her, still don't. It's fine. But yeah, sorry, I just don't like her that much anymore. But maybe that would change if the Rep Vault tracks were released. And please know that I love Haley very much.
Leave All Too Well out of it.
All Too Well is a great song.
Leave All Too Well out of it.
So good.
She just
It's a
quoted
beautiful
it.
song.
That was drill
I used
time.
to sing the 10-minute version to Holly before bed every night.
That's a beautiful lullaby.
All
It is.
too well.
I love how you ended that of like, who really gives a fuck?
No,
at the end
no,
of the day?
literally.
that is my
was
whole
my
argument
closing
with this.
argument,
Is
too.
like,
Yeah.
who gives
Who
a fuck?
fucking
So many people
cares?
take this shit to heart. I have been ripped online for my measly old opinion. And I probably will be again today.
do you
and
feel
that's
a
fine.
I think it's your
vindicated today?
execution,
Do you
Janelle.
feel good?
Yeah, I think you do come in kind of hot.
I think it's your execution of
but
the...
like,
yeah.
I've come at this not
It's
hot.
also because she's been attacked. Like,
That's
people
true,
have been
yeah.
like straight bullied.
No,
over
people
it.
have
Yeah.
literally been like, you're a fucking like straight up. People have
You
said
do
to me like,
not
you are a
support that.
horrible
That's
human being.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You hate
Insanity.
women. You're an anti-feminist because you
Well,
don't
this
like
comes
her.
up because those, that stuff
Okay,
stays with you
Janelle
and it
does not hate
hurts.
women. She's so incredibly supportive.
No, apparently I
Not
hate
okay.
women because I
As
don't
a-
love her music.
As the Swift supporter here, as a designated Swiftie here, I do not believe Janelle deserves any hate for her opinions. I do believe she supports women. I
It's
do
fine.
believe she is a feminist, and we should not do any mean talking in the comments right now. If you are a Swiftie, you're supposed to be a feminist, and you should not be going mean in the comments. If I
Yeah,
see anyone
No
say the word
feminist
ugly, you're
writes
getting
mean
blocked.
things to another woman. That's just not
Like-
a feminist.
No, it's
No,
just
just like it's okay that not everyone likes what you like. That's all.
yeah, it's
that's
not
all.
that deep. It's just
And
not
that's
that
what we're
deep.
saying. And that's what we're
It's
saying.
not that deep.
Yeah, this
I have
debate was
plenty
just
of hot takes that people wouldn't agree with, like the things that I like. I'm not going to go out there and convince them. I'm one less bitch you got to deal with on Ticketmaster.
One
you should be
less
grateful.
lonely girl.
Oh hell.
Don't get me
Correct.
started on Bieber.
So
I think
anyways,
I'm like a believer more than anything, maybe.
really?
I feel
I'm a
like I'm
believer.
left out. I'm a nothing. I'm a nobody.
Come on, take a
I
stance.
was kind of a Barb for a while, but then I
What's
got
your name?
burnt out on
B.O.B.,
the
so they
Barb
calling you
life.
Bob?
I don't think I ever. I'm calling you Bob. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Fan culture's wild, man. I don't understand why it has to be so all or nothing. Like,
Yeah,
it can just be.
right.
It's always like, oh, Kendall's a Swiftie. And I'm like, no, I don't want to identify as that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I also don't hate her. And I also like really love like some of my favorite songs are
And that's
Taylor Swift
fair.
songs.
You're a lot.
But some of my least favorite songs are also Taylor Swift.
You could literally sit here and be like, Taylor Swift is my favorite artist on earth. I love her so much. And I'd be like,
who cares?
Great, that's great. Because I think it's great to have any like strong passion towards music. I understand that music is one of the most moving and important things in the world, in life. And so if you have that strong opinion, that's fantastic. And I'm also allowed to have a differing one. And if you told me that, I would still love you. It's when people were like, give her a chance. You're just a hater-ass bitch. I'm like, okay, well, then I guess I am.
Can I ask you a question?
Point on that. Yes, go ahead.
To all my Seshy Swifties, as Jessica lovingly called us all, can you put your favorite, just for my curiosity, your favorite ever Taylor Swift song in the comments, and also because we're being fair, your least favorite
wrap that up.
Taylor Swift song.
Gosh.
Okay,
wait.
My favorite is
He's just like, I'm going to tell
Cardigan. My least favorite, I'm sorry, Wood. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Okay, my all-time favorite is probably All Too Well 10-minute version. That is just a journey in the best way. My least favorite also probably Would. So we come together, girly.
I love that. Oh, see, look at that.
Oh my God,
Beautiful.
yes.
Beautiful.
We
The
come together in our
sisterhood
hate.
remains.
What about you, Sydney? Do you have a favorite and least fave?
I think it was in 1985. Is that an album?
1989.
Oh, yeah. I really like that one.
That has Wildest Dreams on it, right?
Yes.
I like that one. Holly likes that.
There's one that like just sounds kind of like 80s vibe, which I really like.
I love anything that sounds like 80s vibe.
Yeah.
Like dreamy that Taylor
Yes.
does.
Yeah. So I liked that one. I hate like, sorry, but like that teardrops on my guitar, that kind of stuff. Sorry.
Unpopular opinion.
Very
respecting.
unpopular.
I don't hate.
We listen
No,
and we
I'm
don't
just
judge.
shocked.
We
That
listen
was
and we
shock.
don't judge.
That wasn't just
No,
that
no.
was
It
shock.
just kind of annoys me. I don't know the story behind it, so.
Okay.
It's about Drew.
Oh.
I don't know. That's she says in the song.
Oh. Kendall, what about
Drew
you?
looks at me. I love that song.
Yeah,
What's your
Karelly
favorite and
cut
least
that.
favorite?
Well, like I said, my favorite is Last Kiss. I also really like Dear John, which is about John Mayer, but I also love John Mayer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about who these are about or the lore behind them. I just like the songs if I like the songs.
I think it's fun. Yeah, the lore's kind of.
I just really like the old ones because they're so nostalgic for me. It reminds me of like my prime, my youth, the bus, the
bus.
best place to be, the fucking bus.
With your
in
head
your
on the
prime.
window, like
Mhm.
just like having a music video
Yep.
in your head.
Yes.
No, that's so true.
That's how I fell asleep most nights was a music video in my head to a lot of Taylor Swift songs. So it's just ingrained into me where it's so nostalgic. And Josh and I both love Last Kiss. It's like a big part of our lives. My least favorite, I think, is the Big Reputation. Big Reputation. Damn it.
Okay,
I see that.
Yeah,
What song is that?
it's called Endgame. It's pretty rough because isn't like
Hate that.
Future and Ed Sheeran in it too? It's a lot happening in that song.
Yeah, see, I missed that whole like couple of years. I
was a big rep
Ugh.
girly. I liked rep a lot.
I was
hated
not a rep
Reputation.
girly.
Ooh. I liked rep.
Yeah, so that's that on that.
I'm a
for
folklore
me.
girly.
I am such a folklore girly. I love folklore.
I do too.
I could talk about this
Good
shit
stuff.
for hours.
And did.
And
For
we
30.
did.
I really
We
like Dead
did.
Poets. I liked it so much I don't know the name of the album. Dead Poets for Life. Cheers, Taylor. Cheers, Taylor. Cheers, Charli. Cheers, Olivia. Cheers, Ed Sheeran. And
What?
cheers to
Ed
Future.
Sheeran.
Yeah, he was just mentioned as
Yeah,
well.
he's a singer.
He was on Big Reputation.
Oh,
And that's going to be it for us today.
we
Thank
love
you
you
ladies
all.
for joining us.
Thank
Your
you very
debate
much.
was excellent.
Very
I'm
good.
proud of
Both
you.
of you had very good talking points, very respectful. I'm sorry that I got out of hand there for a second. Kendall, thank you for reining me in.
You're welcome.
And I
And
love
the
you
bottom
all.
line
Huh?
is, we all agree, the bottom line is, who fucking
Who gives
cares?
a fuck? In the words of Kim K, there's people dying out there.
That's Courtney. But
Oh,
nice try.
whatever. One of the
Historically
Kardashians.
inaccurate.
And that's going to be it. We love you all. Thank you for watching. And we will see you on the next Sesh. Yep. But until then, keep it fresh. Thank you, Kendall, for that. Yep.